Like George Washington on square. He giving you nothing. You feel me? Detroit St. Louis won them. Everybody had a little out.
What's tonight, folks?
Good job, okay.
No.
They just locked in.
I'm not saying it's Joker's fault. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
Get him down 3 games is a quick sweep.
It's a mentality thing. That's really what I think it is.
From 10 feet. You know what's in me.
Yeah, but stand. I don't know what y'all want me to do anymore.
Yo, I got you. I'm about to take over Troy's job, man. Welcome to Basket to Basket, people. This is how we do on a Tuesday. This week is normally on a Monday.
I don't know what do anymore. You feel me? I don't know what's out here wanting from your boy. DJ wants a yoke. Move wants a damn bust down.
You know I need the bars, man. Straight gas right when the show starts.
Move wanted to bust down out here because that's what the show be like. Niggas bust down.
That's what it is.
You feel me? So we out here. Merry Christmas, man. We got a Christmas show. I should have put some snow on the damn thumbnail, but fuck that. We here day after Christmas. Hope everybody enjoy their motherfucking Christmas. Hope you got all the hope you got all the
Hey Troy,
I got confused for a second.
Hey Troy, wait. If you see somebody in the background, that's my cousin. He just listening. He right here with me.
I put it together. In my head. Once I looked at it, I said, who the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Then what you said played in my head. I said, okay, that's who it is. It just threw me off guard. What's up, cousin? Appreciate you stopping by listening in the background. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope you got everything you wanted, because I got one out of 2 things. I wanted the Giants to beat the Eagles. We lost. And I wanted the Boston to beat the Lakers, but we won. You feel me? We won that one. And that's just what it is, man. So how you guys feeling? How was your Christmas, DJ?
Christmas was good, man. The Giants lost, obviously, which pissed me off. And then, I got headphones for Christmas. I'm not using them today, but I will be using them next week. I got some JBLs. Hung out with the family, got to do a little bit of DJing. We had a party. So, yeah, I had a blast. Can't complain.
Moo?
So I want to let y'all know this Christmas was really dope this year, man. I know I'm parked right now because I got to do a little stop. But Christmas was dope. Kids enjoyed it, which was really my main wish, honestly. That's why we worked throughout the year. And, yeah, had some really great tequila this year, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, Christmas was good. I enjoyed it. Made some dip for the first time. Was good. Made some food. My dad came over. We watched the game. My dad made me turn off the Giants game, in the first quarter. He made me turn that shit off. Man, that shit was 10-3, I think it was. 10-3. He was like, turn it off. And I was like, all right, it's 5 o'clock now. We can watch Lakers. And I think we finished. We started watching the Boston Lakers game, which started out hot. But we can't start there because that wasn't the first game that was on. So, got to go down in Orchard. We had Milwaukee versus the Knicks. What an upset. Or is it an upset? Who fucking knows? Telly, Merry Christmas, Telly. Telly.
What's up,
Telly, you got to pop in on the football show, man.
No, I'm telling you, got to pop in consistently on all the shows. Telly pop up once in the blue. We appreciate you being here, Telly. We want you to stay. We call the bullshit. You feel me? We call the bullshit. But anyway, we had Milwaukee playing the Knicks, and the Knicks beat Milwaukee 129-122. I like to tie in the statement that was made by, I believe, Becky Hammond, when she said that the Knicks don't really have a number one. They got a bunch of number twos. And Brunson, you could throw Randall up in there. I don't know if Randall's a number 2, but you could throw Randall up in there. So what are you guys feeling about, 1, the Knicks beating the Bucks, and 2, Becky Hammond's statement, DJ?
I'll say this. The Knicks showed out. Everybody in New York should be proud of their Knicks right now. Everybody should. Every Knicks fan should. Jalen Brunson came in. He wanted to destroy Milwaukee, and he wanted to destroy them and be like, all right, we're here. We're not going nowhere in the background. And he did just that. He played phenomenal. As far as Becky Hammond comments go, I still agree. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. when the playoffs come around, you gotta have a 1A. I'm not saying Jalen Brunson isn't good. I'm just saying I think he is not a 1A. He could be a 1B or a 2A. Right? So I think he's just too small. Like Steph Curry and Isaiah Thomas are really like the only two guards in NBA history that are small, that are the best players on their team to win championships. It's hard to do it from a point guard spot. So I still like the game. I still enjoyed the game. I did pick Milwaukee to win, I do believe, on Wednesday. And obviously I was wrong, but Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle got some good shit going on over there in New York. I like what they're doing. So does it equate to a championship? No. But equates to wins. And that's something New York hasn't been doing in the last decade, but they have been doing now.
Moo?
I think it comes down to really one thing, bro, honestly. And it's more of the fact that she said that Jalen Brunson was too small, which I do agree, right? We haven't seen it since, like DJ Michael B said, Isaiah or Steph. But I think it goes deeper than that. I think it really becomes the question is like, what's the next step for the Knicks, right? Like you got Jalen, you got Julius, you got Bennett, and you got Quickly coming off the bench, right? Now, if you look at the game yesterday, right, all of them had double figures, including Quickly off the bench. So that tells me that they really don't need any kind of changes. They just need their players to play better, right? The guys who they're calling on, the guys who they're really shaping their franchise around, they need those guys to play better. They need the Emmanuel Quickies off the bench. They need the Julius Randles to step up and play big minutes. They need the Jalen Brunson to continue doing what he's doing. They need RJ to be consistent. Like, if the Knicks want to roll, that's what's going to need in order to propel this team to the next level. Not to mention, of course, staying healthy, because without Mitchell in the middle, that definitely makes it hard, especially for defense. But they just got to be more consistent and actually play together.
Milwaukee also lost. Knicks also snapped Milwaukee's 7-game losing streak. Yeah, I agree with Moo. It's definitely what's the next step for the Knicks. They get like this. I think 2 years ago they were really good. Then last year I think they came out wet the bed, and then this year they're trying to prove themselves again. Excuse me. I don't think they made any really big moves this offseason that really kind of put them over the top than what they were. You still got tough teams in that East, like the Bucks that they beat yesterday, Sixers, Boston, teams like that up top. What I would like to see from the Knicks, though, we're just taking a look, down at their roster. I mean, what do you think they're missing? They got their point. You could say Brunson, or do you think they should go taller than Brunson? Are we saying that small guys can't win and Curry is the only exception like Becky Hamlin? Or are we saying there could be other exceptions to the rule? Because, I mean, Donovan Mitchell, not that short. He's 6 foot, right? Shea, 6.
Yeah, about there, yeah.
Jai, 6. Darren Fox is small, isn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty small. Pretty small for a guard.
You put him with the right pair, and I think he get it done. I don't know if you swap him on the Knicks if he can get it done. If you take him and Brunson and swap him, I don't know if that. But what do you think they're missing, though? That's because I'm looking at their roster. You get Randall, you got Brunson, you got Barrett, you got a guy like Quickly.
I will say, no disrespect to Jalen Brunson, because I do like Jalen Brunson.
Even Chenzo.
But they're missing like a true superstar. That's the only thing New York is missing. They're missing a true superstar. So, or a top 10 player, top 15 player somewhere in there that can get the ball and go score at will. So that's really all they're missing. So maybe they can put a package together and get somebody to do that. But until then, I see the Knicks getting the second round. Maybe they get lucky and get to the conference finals. But it'd be like how Atlanta was with Trae Young when they got to the conference finals and they lost eventually. I don't see a way how they could get to the finals with the roster they have now.
I don't even think the finals is in a picture for the Knicks. I don't know why we brought that up. That's some bullshit. It's asinine, DJ. It's just asinine.
Oh, really? It's asinine?
Hey, there's
Hey,
that
Troy.
word, man.
Hey, Troy, we taking personal shots?
Yeah, I'm personal. I'm personal out here like king. I'm personal out here like king. You feel me? This is your king? Because he ain't a goat. But
Oh.
I take shots deliberately to the heart.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really don't think like the roster needs to change all that much. Like, if you want to go for maybe somebody who's a superstar, I guess go ahead and make that move.
I don't
But
think they need a superstar though.
yeah, I really don't think they do. I just think they just need to be more consistent. And I understand injuries play a part in that, right? But they just got to play more consistent, man.
Yeah,
Understand the system.
DiVincenzo played
Work within the
21 minutes and
system.
gave him 3 points last night, and they still won. I mean, if he could at least give them plus 10, you know, consistently, and when you got Randall with 24, Brunson with 38, and RB with 21, you know, you
Yep.
can't. You know, he took 6 shots, but he went 1 for 6. 5 of those was 3-pointers. You gotta kind of be better selective with your shots. This was my dad's problem while I was watching basketball with him yesterday, watching the Boston game that we'll get to later. Is Boston was settling for a lot of threes in the beginning of the game, and my dad was yelling, "Get to the basket!" Well, you know, Brunson can only do so much getting to the basket. That's why I understand why you're saying small guards. So will we flip Brunson for a guy like Donovan Mitchell? Would that make the team put the team a little over the top, or even it out with maybe the Sixers at the bottom of the top 3?
I don't think that helps him, honestly.
I don't think it helps him either. But who else? Who else can we go down? Who else can we get? Who else can they add?
I think that's the problem with the small guard, argument, right? It's like, well, if you're going to say that Jalen Brunson is too small, who would you add,
right,
in that sense to, I guess, pair him with, or who would you say that can go out and take that Knicks team to the next level if it's not Jalen Brunson, because they believe it is?
I mean, but what if they don't? What if we don't even have to get rid of Brunson? No. What if we keep Brunson?
Also true.
Would they keep Randall, which I don't see that happening?
Neither do I.
They keep Barrett, and then they add somebody like a Miles Turner to it as their center.
That is an upgrade.
I would just like to say I do not believe in Miles Turner. Never have and never will.
Hey, I got that guy in fantasy, and all he does is put up points.
As far as defensively, though, like, I mean, I can kind of understand offense, right? But defensively,
but they don't need, or they won't need offense.
Exactly.
Like, look at what poor Zingas, and I'll get to the, but look at how. And this is my first watch. I'll be honest. This is my first full Boston game that I fully paid attention to and watched, right through and through. Like, look at what Porzingis was doing on the defensive end. Like, yes, he's offensively going to do his thing, but on the defensive end, what he was doing in that rim protecting spot, that's all. You give that to the Knicks with a guy like Brunson who can clean up, or you could throw those lobs to. You take a lot of that small guard away from Brunson, because now he could throw that shit up to somebody that can actually go up and get it. And I'm not saying it has to be a Miles Turner. I'm just throwing names out there. Like, I don't know who else they would go get. I mean, maybe Bobo.
Hey, my boy Bobo.
You know, because I mean, you know, we got some guys up here that said, you know, Bobo is, you know, Wembanyama. So.
Wemby 3.6.
So Wemby 0.0. So I just want to know, Kawhi's out again tonight?
Not surprised if he is.
I was gonna say, yep, not surprised.
Hey, you know, he got knee issues. But yeah, what do we think about the Bucks losing that game? Let's talk about the other side of it. Bucks dropping this game after winning 7 straight. I mean, you're gonna lose some, but the Christmas Day, you're supposed to take that home. You know, it's an extra little celebration on it. You know, that's your gift for Christmas. You know, you beat the New York Knicks, but you know, you failed. Dame Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dame Lillard 32, Giannis 32. Oh, okay, they got 64 points. Chris Middleton with 24, South 24. Chris Middleton. Hope your knees don't hurt next game.
I mean, quite honestly, I don't blame any of the superstars.
No, because I was just about to go down the list. You got Beasley with 0. You got Portis had 12. Lopez had 14. You got Cameron Payne with 3. You got Patty Connaughton, whatever his damn name is, with 3. You got the nigga named Jackson with 2. You know,
Connaughton. This dude here.
Pat Connaughton with 3. Nigga, 1 for 4 from 3-pointer. Stop shooting. Stop shooting, big fella. Stop shooting. Oh, small fella. Sorry. But you know, none of the Giannis brothers played. Maybe Thanasis could have helped. Wasn't Thanasis the one that was riled up on the sideline when dude from the Pacers like yoked Giannis up and laid him on the ground?
Yep, sure was.
Yup.
Might he get in the game and do some of that last night? You know what I'm saying?
He probably the first player in NBA history to hold himself back.
He the type of dude that grabbed the guy just so the guy could hold him back. Hold me back.
That's exactly what he did. You
hold me back.
Sound like LeBron to me.
Sound like LeBron to me. Is that your king? Go, James. But yeah, Bucks definitely should have won this game, especially when your stars both put up. I mean, your three top players combined for 80. What is that? 86.
Well, hell, the starting five pretty much played their ass off. They didn't have no help off the bench.
Not Beasley. Beasley got 0 points. He only took 2 shots though.
I'll show you right.
Yeah, he got 0 points.
My bad. I was factoring Bobby Portis in.
Yeah, that's 88 points from Giannis, Middleton, and Dame Lillard. So you gotta step up there. Bobby Portis came in, gave him the 12 that he was supposed to give him, 9 rebounds. Can't be mad at him. But then you look at his minutes, 31 minutes. You know, he missed 0 from 4 from the 3. Come on, Bobby, crazy eye, Bobby.
Well, if you look at plus minus, which I don't know how they factor this in, but if you look at plus minus, Chris Middleton is the only person in the starting 5 that had a plus, and he was plus 9.
Plus 9, yeah. So are you blaming it on the starters? Or do we really care about plus minus?
I really don't care about plus minus. Okay. I'm blaming it on the bench.
Yeah, bench definitely in Beasley.
They definitely sold.
Beasley. All right, getting down to this Golden State versus Denver game. Moo.
What's his name, Moo?
Yep. Hey,
Jamal Murray.
It's Wardell.
His name is Jamal.
You stupid.
His name is Jamal.
Okay.
It was
absolutely horrible. Actually, all the starters really played horrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Steph Curry, 7 for 21, 3 for 13 from 3. Shoot him, big boy. Shoot him. I mean, small man. Klay Thompson, 3 for 10. Shoot him, big boy. Klay Thompson, damn, nigga, wet the bed. 3 for 12. Take that. 12, 10. He took 12 shots. 10 of them was threes. He made 3 shots. And all 3 of them was threes. Come on, bro. Some ain't mathing over here. You know, I know you guys like the analytics, and this is what I was trying to explain to my dad last night with the analytics and shit. You know, decided 3 is more than 2. You know, if they score 6 points from 2-pointers, I hit 2 threes. It's the same. But, you know, not when you miss 7 motherfucking 3-pointers and 7 was more than half of your shots. All right, Dario Sarge off the bench with 14. Come on, Sarge, big Sarge. I like him out there. Andrew Wiggins had 22 off the bench. We got to talk about that. Do you like Wiggins on the bench? Chris Paul had 13. No assists from Chris Paul. That's shocking. He only had 3 assists. I would like to see some more assists from him. And Kuminga had 13. What happened, Moo? Who is this B Potter Zadamata dude?
My boy Brandon Podimski, man.
What?
Podimski. He's a rookie from Santa Clara. He played.
I'm not even going to attempt to say that.
You got to be a true Warriors fan to say that.
Hey, DJ, I got a segment. I got another award you can add to your show.
I got you.
You know exactly what it is.
Yes, I do.
Detroit Fucked Up Name Awards. I'm so bad with names. I fucked my own name up. Now go ahead, move it.
No, I mean honestly, bro, they just play bad. And I know everybody on ESPN and all the media tabloids are talking about Steve Kerr coming at the refs, but it's like the refs really didn't play a factor if you really watched the game, bro. They played horribly. Starters shot horribly. Everybody was taking rush shots. Defense was horrible. They fouled too much and got killed on the rebounds. They had 3 players in the starting, 3 of their starters in double figures, bro. Like not only double figures, but they had a double-double, each of them. they just played bad, bro. You can't put all that isn't on the refs. Like you got to look at the box score, you got to look at the film, and understand that you all played shitty as fuck. It's just that simple.
Anything to add, DJ?
Yeah, I mean, he's right. The starters let the Warriors down. It is what it is. They did not play good. Not a single person in the starting five. Maybe Jonathan Kuminga is the only one that played well. But I mean, Looney is your center. He got 3 rebounds. Bruh.
That's the Mr. Man that can't jump.
Yep. That's a problem.
Bruh.
Al Horford got a damn tip ball over him the other day. I just want to say
that. There's not a lot of games when you out rebound your opponent and you lose, right? So Kuminga needs
shots.
Right. Just Looney played horrible. Kuminga played okay scoring wise, but you're a forward. Looney's your center. You got to do more rebounding. Klay Thompson finally came back down to earth and had a horrible game because he had really been going off the past couple of games. And he was due for a bad game, and it's just unfortunate on Christmas Day that he had a bad game. Steph Curry wasn't efficient. I mean, this was just all around a total bad game by the Golden State Warriors. But I will say shout out to Andrew Wiggins. He was the only bright spot in the win.
In the loss.
Oh, sorry, in the loss. My bad. You're right.
The loss, because Denver smacked that ass. You feel me? Not really. They won by 6 points, but Gordon had 16. Porter had 19. How you have the nigga with no back have 19? Jokic had 26. Murray had 28. Pope had 6.
Crazy.
There, y'all let the nigga with no back, like, fuck y'all niggas up. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, their starting 5 is actually went off this game, you know. Joker did his thing. I was telling my dad, you see that guy on TV? I was pointing to Joker. I said, that guy could play basketball, but he don't love basketball.
Facts.
This nigga rather be in Serbia riding his horses.
Hey, you know what I call Joker? I call Joker the bimbo man. Let me tell you why I call Joker the bimbo man. Because Pillsbury already got a mascot and Bimbo don't. Joker eat all the Bimbo snacks and he imported.
You said Joker what? He ate all the snacks he imported.
He eat all the snacks and he imported. You know what Bimbo is? Bimbo is like the off-brand to
yeah.
I call him the Bimbo man because he come in the clutch.
That man come in like
LeBron James.
And then he leave like that's how he come. He does. He come in like he played ball like he LeBron James, but he come in the season like he come in laughing at everybody because he know he didn't work out, but he know he about to bust everybody ass. I'm about to bust all your ass. I'm the only one. James Harden can't even get fat like me in ball. Like I ball while I fat. You feel me? Joker is that guy, definitely. I put some respect on his name, but I'm still taking him B.
Max.
Next game, we got my game, my big B's, 23-6. You feel me? Top of the East. You feel me? You feel me, baby? I should have pulled out the ring, I should have had the Larry Bird little card here, the figure here, because, all the memorabilia up there. You feel me? Got the Larry Bird. Show him off, Larry Bird. He hit that shot on your favorite player. I just want y'all to know that. All right, that poster behind me, Larry hit that shot on your favorite player. I don't care. All right. But Boston played the Lakers, greatest rivalry, probably one of the greatest rivalries in NBA history. And we had a thriller. It was a great fucking game. I watched it through and through. Porzingis with the – listen, I just want to say this. Porzingis put back last night was nasty. If you guys understand the fundamentals of basketball, right? For him to be out of position, swim to get position, and then so effortlessly, oh man, it was so beautiful. And then Tatum's there's the alley. I think either Derek White threw it to him or Holiday threw it to him. I think it was Derek White that threw him that little soft alley, yam that shit down. It was a great game. LeBron, AD showed out 40 points. I think AD dropped 40 last night, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
Yes.
He did.
40 points last night on Big B's. AD was going off. Got to give him his props. You feel me? LeBron. I got one thing I want to say about LeBron. You feel me? Boo-Wop not here today, but I was going to ask Boo-Wop a simple question. He said that LeBron didn't intentionally throw the elbow. Did he intentionally throw that knee into JB's back? Because that's what it looked like from me and my dad's point of view. Threw that shit right in his lower lumbar. Like,
that boy said the lumbar.
Lumbar is crazy. That is a
no, it's not. That's where he hit him. He hit him in his lumbar. That's why I got surgery in my lumbar. He got hit in the lumbar, bro. I know the lumbar when I see the lumbar, bro.
Hey, my man's know his back anatomy, man.
I know
Big facts.
JB was down on the ground because his leg went numb because he hit him in the lumbar. I'm telling you, bro.
That boy got his nerve pinched.
Definitely got something. I wouldn't be surprised if they be like JB out the next game. Back issues. Because LeBron definitely put a knee in his back. But yeah.
Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, right. You try to give him the knee to Ben Askren. Like, treated JB's back like Ben Askren. Like, JT, great game last night, even though he only hit 1 3. He still had 25, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He was passing the ball. I like to see when JP is passing the ball, getting his teammates involved. Porzingis, the man of the night. Mr. Unicorn, give him his name back to all you Boston fans that was, why you trade Smart? This is why we traded Smart. Because not only do we get a rim protector, Porzingis had 2 blocks last night and a steal, okay? Plus
I just want to
16.
say, everybody who hated on Porzingis and that Porzingis move from the Celtics, y'all know who y'all are, Facebook. All we talking sports society, okay? Y'all know who the fuck y'all are. All right?
Y'all know who y'all are.
Take that shit back because Porzingis been balling this whole season. I don't want to hear shit from y'all no more, okay? Until y'all start watching Celtics games. Thank you.
Facts.
That's right. But what Porzingis did last night, that showed me that this is why I was trying to tell y'all. This is why we got him. Because he can rim protect, he can shoot the ball, he can drive. He gives out JB and JT another guy that can, fluently score, that doesn't need to take the ball away from him. His putback, him swimming to get there, get in position to get to the ball, locate the ball where it's coming off the rim, get his hand there and yam that shit in. He ain't care about hurting his fingers. All right, he ain't the Andre Jordan. He ain't throwing the ball in the rim. He's slamming that shit in there. You feel me? I got hype up Boston, but LeBron last night, a little crazy. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. 5 for 14. Who? I guess. Listen, hey, what's our favorite battle rap quote, DJ? LeBron ain't getting what? LeBron ain't getting none of grandma's good ass cooking. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
He ain't getting none of grandma's good ass cooking because he got that good ass whooping on the
that
court.
Good ass whooping on the court.
Shout out Charlie Clips.
Shout out Charlie. But 26 shots from AD, 15 of them. You guys like AD taking 26 shots? If he scored 40, I guess.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. When you drop 40, yeah, shit. Especially he had the team first. What 12?
I want to give a special shout out to Tay Prince last night. T Prince was out there and he hit 5 threes. You feel me? Those were big threes for him. Cam Reddish had 5 points. Vanderbilt had 6. Hachimura 12. Hachi had some good plays in that game last night, man. I'm not going to lie. He yammed it. He got a tough yam last night. He had a tough ass yam last night, so I want to give him his props. And Austin Reeves had 11. What did you guys see? What was the reason why the Lakers lost?
They started too fucking slow, bro. Honestly, that was really the problem. Like, they started off legitimately like they was like drunk off turkey still, bro. Like, Boston literally defense, and they were scoring on the inside, they were scoring on the outside, they were taking smart shots. The Lakers were rushing shots. They were
DJ over there puffing.
Horrible turnovers. No,
Babe.
absolutely no transition defense, bro. Like transition defense was non-existent. Like I just think they started off way too slow, and they started to wake up as soon as the second quarter started. Took a lead like late in the third, but after Boston got their shit together again, they couldn't rock with them, bro. They were just too lackadaisical with everything. Shooting the ball, it was just a bad.
Not
bad stretch by
lackadaisical on a Christmas game is crazy.
Yeah, real crazy.
them.
That's crazy.
Hey, man. They came out real flat. They tried to pick it up, then just flattened out again. Honestly,
All right.
Too many threes from Boston, though. I would say that. Too many. 13 for 42. I don't like that number.
I don't like that number either. Here's what I'm going to say about this whole game. The unsung hero in this game, and people take it however they want to, is the two guards for Boston. Literally, the two guards for Boston balled out, and that was the difference in this game. I mean, JT didn't shoot particularly well, but I mean, he had 7 assists, 8 rebounds. You know, JT played pretty good other than the shooting percentage. But listen, man, Drew Holiday and Derek White. Derek White has really stepped up this year and stepped into this crazy role where it's like, it's my time. Yeah, well, he shaved his head.
ball man,
Nigga shaved his head and became Brainiac.
You know, Mr. You'll Never Find.
Right.
blum 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 blum.
A hairline like mine.
Right.
White.
Tell him, G.
Derek White, 18 and 11, bro. What more could you ask from a starting guard that's a combo guard just like Drew Holiday is? And then Drew Holiday himself, of course, what is it, 7 assists?
Yeah,
18
18, 7, 7. 18, 7, 7. Had 7 rebounds, too.
Baller.
I mean,
Stop playing with him. Hold on real quick.
I know Porzingis balled out. Porzingis did ball out.
Derek White had 2 blocks last night, 2 steals, and Holiday had 1 and 1.
It's crazy. Like this team
Scary.
in the offseason, when they traded Marcus Smart, everybody was like, how are we going to fill this void? Well, not only did you get a defensive player just as good, you upgraded on offense. And because you upgraded on offense and kept the same defensive intensity, it's unfair. And it's crazy to watch because Porzingis came in and they're clicking on all cylinders. They really are. Boston is balling right now. They lose games, of course, but everybody has bad games. But Boston is a team nobody wants to see in the Eastern Conference at all.
I heard him say yesterday on ESPN that Boston versus Nuggets, and in the 7-game series, Boston wins. I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
opposed to
even
that.
think it's even close. Honestly,
I don't know. Porzingis might make it a little unfair. Yeah, I might not look at Porzingis as a joker. Well, how are you going to stand up? That doesn't matter. We play team defense, and Porzingis is the Porzingis that he's showing us now in the playoffs with JT healthy and JB healthy, and fucking Holiday and White doing what they're doing. I don't know how you stop them 6 guys. Like, I don't know how you stop those 5 plus whoever the 6th guy coming off the bench is. I don't know. Is it Hauser? Is it Peyton? Is it PP? You know, is it the PP7? You feel me? He should wear number 7. So I can call him Horford. He hit 2. He hit a big 3 last night. You know, when my dad was yelling drive, he said, "Okay, that one went in." And then I think it was Derek White smacked a shot, and my dad was like, "All right, somebody, yeah, we have missed like 4 threes in a row." And then Derek White hit one. My dad was like, "All right, somebody said it. They tired of y'all missing."
I really do like Boston's roster. I think
If
I was too, and you know I agreed with you.
It's a great balance of young and vet. Like young and vet. We got the right amount of vet. We got the right amount of young. Holiday, Al Horford, vet, it's right amount. 4 young players, right amount.
I'm gonna tell you the tricky part about Boston now is that different players can play different positions, and it would not change the game plan at all.
that's the
Jason
part.
Tatum. Yeah, Jason Tatum has moved over and played power forward, and has been very good on defense playing power forward. He can play power forward, small forward, or shooting guard.
Physical.
And Derek White is not small. He's not a small guard. You can put Drew on the bench, put Derek White at point guard, Jaylen Brown at 2, and Jason Tatum at 3, Al Horford at 5, and Porzingis at 4, and you're still bigger than everybody else. It's crazy. Boston is stacked, and I told y'all from the get-go when they got Porzingis, it was going to be the most underrated signing of the year, and it has been so far.
I think people are like they really should be focused on how scary they really are because of how fast this team clicked, not only offensively but defensively. There was a specific play yesterday that I seen where fast break transition, they throw Porzingis a lob, bro, and it looks like to what maybe like a regular camera angle looks like a bad lob, but perfect. Like that shit right there is fucking scary. Like them doing that on a consistent basis and locking up your best players on the other side of the ball, be worried, bro. Like people have to be worried about that. That's not a good thing for other people.
I feel very confident right now in my preseason pick that Jason Tatum is going to win MVP. Only person I feel like could trump that right now is Joel Embiid because Joel is acting a fool.
But I think if it's close to, I think I'll side with DJ a little bit. I think they might give it to Tatum because unless they want the narrative of Embiid versus Joker, 2 MVPs versus 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
Then I would say it's going to slide in Embiid's favor unless Embiid just has that much of a better season than Tatum. But I do think Tatum does have a respectable argument for or debate for MVP this year. But good game by Boston. You like to see it. Let's keep pushing. Sorry. I think it was one game, right? One more game. No,
There's a couple.
We had 2 more games. We had Philly versus Miami. And was this a fucking game? I think Miami started just like Boston started. What you say, Moo? You know, Miami didn't come out like look, they had too much turkey juice. And then all of a sudden, the 76ers looked like they had too much turkey juice. And then all of a sudden, he had the lead. And then all of a sudden, the Sixers took the lead back. And then all of a sudden, the Heat won the game. But unsung heroes, as DJ like to call them.
Yes, sir.
What's his name? What's his name?
Jaime Hawkins Jr.
There you go. Thank you, Mulich. Thank you, fucking Mulich. Mr. Junior with 31 points.
I wasn't going to attempt to say that name and butcher it.
I wasn't either. That's why I kept saying, what's his name? What's your name?
Shout out to Moose being the resident
namesayer.
Name. Yeah.
The resident namesayer. But Caleb Martin had 1 point. Don't know how the fuck you do that. He did the Carmelo, nigga, 1 point. Bam Adebayo, 26. Kyle Lowry, 12. We had 22 from Hero. My boy, Jacquez Jr., 31. He had 16 off the bench for Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson's trying to step up this year. Like, nigga, don't trade me. I know I ain't been right the last couple of years, but don't trade me. But good win by the Heat. Tough win by the Heat. 76ers definitely came out, played with their food. And, you know, Maxey going 1 from 8 from 3 and 4 from 20 from the field with 12 points. Not having Embiid there really showed in this 76ers loss. DJ?
Yeah, you know what? I really like this game because Embiid didn't play, and I do believe Jimmy Buckets didn't play either, right?
Jimmy didn't play.
But what I will say is that Bam showed he is a true all-star. He might not be a number 1, but he's definitely a solid number 2 that can carry a team to a championship as a second leading scorer. Tyler Hero had a good game. Duncan Robinson is having such a resurgence right now. He disappeared all year last year in the playoffs. He showed up, he balled out, and now he's just continuing going. Tobias Harris, long time I said his name, but Tobias Harris had a pretty good game, even though they lost. Kelly Oubre, another guy whose name we haven't said in a long time, he had another good game. But I think this game really just came down to who had more experience on their team playing with this the supporting cast. I do love Tyrese Maxey. I think he's taking the next step to be a star, but it was very apparent in this game that Bam Adebayo was the best player on the court. He was the only true all-star on the court, and it was very apparent watching the game. I do think the 76ers added by subtracting James Harden. I don't give a damn what Zamora says. Shout out Zamora, though. But the 76ers are still missing one piece. And I don't think Tobias Harris can be the piece. Because Tobias Harris is not a player. It's like, hey, give me the ball. I'm going to go get you a bucket. He's not that. Now, had Joel Embiid played, I do think the 76ers would have won. But shit, I don't care. I picked Miami, and Moodish picked Miami to win this game, and we got it right on the numbers. So, I feel very good today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Honestly, this game came down to one thing, right? It was, can these teams operate without their, quote unquote stars? And they both fared very, very well, right? You had the step up performance by the young rookie. You got Tyrese Maxey, ugly J. Cole stepping up on the other side. So it's really, can you guys get it done without your quote unquote stars? And the other team did. But like DJ Michael B said, shout out to Bam. Just the resurgence, just the season that he's having is definitely something to be watched right now. And yeah, honestly, yeah, that's really about it. Yeah, that's really about it.
All right. 76ers, get your shit together. Embiid is already out for tonight's game or Wednesday's game against the Magic. Kawhi is out for today's game. We had one more game last night that had a little scuffle in it, a little Christmas fight, would you say?
Some holiday cheer.
Some holiday
That's
fear.
it.
Some holiday fear. Fucking
Stop it. Get some help.
That's what they need to do. Get some fucking help. It's Christmas. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Anyway.
What is that?
Luca, what is what?
In your plastic bottle.
Poland Springs, bro.
Okay.
This came in a 24 pack. It's Poland Spring, bro. It's Poland Spring, especially
okay. All right, let's get to the last game. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Especially paying for Troy, bro. I told you this already. Look at Doncic. 50 points last night. Youngest player to hit 10,000. That's congratulations to Luka. He is the truth, man. Let me tell you something. Still not better than just 10. But that's good. He puts up a lot of points. He gets his team to win under the Suns. Devin Booker trying to fight people. Let's look at the score. 20 from Lively, 23 from Jones Jr. You got 18 from Hardaway, and that's about it. Kyrie didn't play. He's hurt. Kevin Durant gave you 16 points. Damn, son. How'd you get like that? Because you play like LeBron. What LeBron scored? 16? Hold on, Chad.
LeBron scored out of 16 or 18.
LeBron scored 16. Listen to this shit. LeBron's numbers: 16, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. KD's numbers: 16 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. These niggas was damn near the same last night. Trash. Bubba Sparks. Or Bubba, whatever his damn name. Bubba Dub.
I can't wait to talk about this game here.
We got to talk about this game because Grayson Allen scored 32 points.
I'm trying to tell you.
How is Grayson Allen your leading scorer? I don't understand it.
Man's was
somebody explain it to me.
3, bro.
Booker 20 points, KD 16, Eric Gordon. I need more touches. I'm not touching the ball 14-2 for 7 ass looking motherfucker from the 3. What you talking about? Mewtwo off the fucking Pokemon bench. Motherfucker had 23. Got fucking Mewtwo, a Pokemon out here scoring more points than you ever go. I need the ball.
Mewtwo
Shut your 2 for 7 ass from 3 up.
Hey, Troy, wow for that, dog.
Holiday spirit, nigga. Mewtwo, nigga. You feel me? That's not how you say his name.
I don't know how you say his name, but that's a wild pronunciation.
Wild.
Mewtwo. Is that me too, nigga? Me too. Like that nigga name is Mewtwo. But he scored 23 off the bench. KD. What's up with you, bro?
Oh fuck!
Hey,
What's up with you? And then I'm hearing Bradley Beal. Then I'm hearing Bradley Beal on the sideline. Bradley Beal on the sideline, not cheering on his teammates with his little stupid ass face he had on last night. I saw him on the sideline. Little stupid ass face he had on.
Hey, Moo. I want you to go first on this one, dog. Go first on this one.
What you got for him, Moo? What you got for the KD getting his ass whipped by Luka and company?
I mean,
Luka and the Pips.
KD played 43 minutes and has 16 points, bro. Like, let me say that again. 43 minutes and 16 points, bro. That is absolutely
fuck that. He only took 11 shots in those 43 minutes.
But
because Eric Gordon need more touches.
What the fuck? The Duke Blue Devil said, "I'm gonna put the team on my back, man. I got y'all. Don't worry about it." But I will say one thing though. I will say one fucking thing. I told everybody that the Phoenix Suns still need some defense, man, because you can't be letting all the motherfuckers bomb the fuck out. Derrick Jones Jr. was hitting threes, guys. Derrick Jones Jr. was hitting threes last night on a consecutive level. Yeah, like I said, that defense is gonna be a fucking problem. Y'all better get y'all shit to you. Bradley Beal, I don't even know why they got that, man. That he looked like he don't even want to play. That boy played. You know what? I don't think I fuck with y'all like that.
Who?
They better do something, man. You can't be letting Grayson Allen.
Who don't fuck with him like that?
You know what I'm saying? Be your
Who don't fuck with him like that? You broke up a little bit. Who don't fuck with him like that?
Bradley Beal.
Brandon who? Oh, Bradley Beal.
He's like, I really don't rock with these niggas. I don't really rock with these niggas.
He could take his ass back to Washington then. Fuck out of here, nigga. Go jump in the pool party.
He said he's trying to go play with my boy Jordan Poole and get paid.
Go ahead. Go play with Jordan Poole and be at the bottom of the league like your ass used to be. This nigga out here still how your daddy get his ass whipped, then you grow up getting your ass whipped like your daddy used to.
Yeah.
I can't wait to unload on this.
How you getting your ass whipped like your daddy used to? But then you want to go back to you get away from getting your ass whipped. You got to be on the team potentially to win a championship, but you want to go back to getting your ass whipped the way your daddy used to. And it was your mama whipping your daddy's ass. Go ahead, DJ.
I was waiting to go unload on this. Anybody know who Kyrie Irving is? Yeah, he didn't play. You know what, Troy? Moo, let's play a game. I'm going to name you somebody. I'm going to name you a couple of players, and you tell me what they all have in common. Derrick Jones Jr., Derek Lively II, Luka Doncic, Grayson Allen, Devin Booker, and Mewtwo. Since Troy eloquently made his name Mewtwo. What do they all have in common?
My boy Chimezie Metu catching the strays.
Somebody tell me what they all got in common.
Nigga name was Mewtwo. Oh man. They all score some points?
They all scored more than Kevin Durant.
They all score some points.
We are on Christmas Day, the showcase of the NBA. Nobody watches the NBA besides us at Baskets to Basket. I'm not talking about us. Casual fans don't watch the NBA before Christmas. It is what it is. It is the truth. I used to be like that, but hey, I watch basketball year round now. Kevin Durant can't be serious, bro. I don't give a damn how frustrated you are. I don't care how mad you are. Bradley Beal, whoever. Here we are again. Kevin Durant, you're supposed to be the best player on the court. Obviously, Luka was that day. You're supposed to be the best player. You're supposed to be your all-time great scorer. Bradley Beal is gone. You have Devin Booker here, and yet you defer to Devin Booker the whole game.
It's Booker's team, though.
You should. Yes, okay. I'll accept that. It's Booker's team, but what Booker scored?
20.
20.
4 more than KD.
But you're supposed to be the all-time great scorer of this team. You're supposed to be on par with LeBron.
Stop where you are. Stop where you are.
Stop
where you are. Stop where you are. Stop where you are. What's up, Wop?
Yo.
Boo,
we ain't know if you knew. We ain't even know if you knew about the show today, nigga.
didn't. I just happened to look in the group chat.
We was like, we ain't getting
I felt
whopped
like
today.
David Ruffin.
but-
I felt like David
I am
Ruffin.
the
I missed
Temptations.
another me.
That boy told Troy, "Ain't nobody coming to see you, Troy."
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Troy. They coming to see me. But the nigga wasn't even here.
Fellas,
Finish
what's
up what
going
you were
on?
saying,
What we talking
BJ.
about? Man?
Nah, we
But right
talking
now
about
we
Phoenix
talking about the
versus Dallas.
Suns, Dallas Christmas game.
But I like
KD wet in the bed,
wet the bed, like bro.
pissed on himself. What? Boo up, he had 16 points.
You
shot 11 times. Only 11 shots.
You got a whole bunch of people out here defending you as the best player in the NBA. I'm better than LeBron all the time, and you wet the bed.
And then you got Book out here trying to fight on Christmas, giving out hands for presents.
Boy, Luka dropped a 50 ball on the head, boy.
50 and on Christmas, he hit the mark of 10,000 and is the youngest player to do it, I believe. The commentator says he's the youngest player to do it in history.
Here's what I'm going to say. Maybe on Christmas?
On Christmas, Luka made his 10,000 point, and he's the youngest, I think, in NBA history to score 10,000.
How old is Luka?
21?
24?
Okay.
24.
I gotta look it up. I can swear the commentator said that. So
no, I'm pretty. That might be true. That sounds about right. And you know, it just took me for a spin real quick because Devin Booker did score 70 points, but I don't know how old he was when he scored.
Is Luka going to be the first player to score 40,000?
No. I think LeBron is going to be the one to do that. Yeah. But going back to this game, man, I don't.
Will Luka be the first one to score 65,000?
Hell no. Kevin Durant, man, I have to call you out today. How you get outscored by Grayson?
Not elbow throwing, dirty playing, shipped out of every team he's ever been on. Grayson.
How you get outscored by Grayson?
Bad defensive team too. Like Dallas not a great defensive team. Like who's supposed to be scoring KD down?
Boo up. Listen, bro. Oh, my bad. I left one person out at the beginning when I called out. I left out Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 18 points. Derrick Jones had 23. Derek Lively had 20. Luka Doncic had 50. Grayson Allen had 32. Mewtwo, which is going to be his name today, he had 23. Devin Booker had 20, and KD had 16. You got outscored by 7 players in this game, and you're supposed to be one of the top 5 to 7
What
players
happens?
in the NBA.
You know, people have bad games. People have bad games. They only shot 11 times.
Nah, that's not an excuse. Because if it was LeBron, nobody would give him a pass. Nah, I'm not going to give him a pass.
We just gave LeBron passes.
I did not give LeBron a pass on his horrible game.
40. AD dropped 40, you know, backpack.
I did not give LeBron a pass.
Backpack for whatever AD number is.
But the thing is, LeBron ain't got a damn thing to prove though no more. Like Kevin Durant still got a lot to prove right now. Like
to us,
not
to himself.
I ain't gonna say not to us, but it come off that he got a lot to prove to themselves based off the moves he made.
Yeah, he asked to get his hair.
He asked to go to Phoenix. And the reports are coming out that he frustrated with the situation.
With Bradley Beal sitting on the sideline with that stupid ass face he had on last night. You seen that stupid ass face, bro?
Yo, fuck with
it was in the first quarter too, bro. Then go back to Washington with Poole and Kuz. No, I agree. I'm not talking about with the. I'm not protecting him for the performing thing.
Troy just trolling.
You know, I'm not saying it's the performance thing. I'm just saying Bradley Beal's supposed to, you know, be on the court. That team is built for three players, not 2. What about Eric Gordon? What about Eric Gordon? What about Eric Gordon? The nigga said, I need the ball more, and then what he give you?
No, but this is
you went 2 for 7 from the 3-point line. I need the ball, mister. I need the ball more.
The Mavs wasn't healthy either, though. They're missing one of their best players.
Kyrie, yeah, 100%. Kyrie missed the mix a lot.
So what that tells me is that if Kyrie's back and Bradley Beal is back, that Luka still can drop 50 on their head again.
No, I don't know. He probably can drop 50 on their head, 100%. 100% he probably dropped 50 on their head.
Kevin Durant
100%.
need to be
That's Luka.
dropping
That's
40,
Luka.
45,
No,
whatever
and I
it takes.
agree with
Like,
you. KD wet the bed last night, man. He pissed on himself. Somebody else pissed on himself too last night. Two more players pissed on themselves last night. Why? How are we not? If there's a pattern there, hold on. LeBron scored 16. KD scored 16. What did Steph Curry score again? Please don't tell me it was fucking 16. Because if it was 16, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit right now. What did he score last night? 18. Okay, I ain't gonna lose my shit. But all
Close
three
enough.
of these fucking top 5 players, right? Now, wherever you want to fucking rank them, all scored under 20 points for the teams last night. And all 3 of those teams lost. Lakers, Suns, Golden State.
You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you what that means to me?
Curry, and KD.
I'll tell you what that means to me. Changing of the guard. That's what that means to me. Changing of the guard. Because you're seeing the last generation of the past 10 years starting to get older and fade out, and these new stars are coming up and showing, hey, it's our league now. It happens all the time. It really does.
it do. But I think people just don't be ready to. I mean, and it's hard to kind of move players because it's like Steph. To me, I think Steph just had a bad night at the office for the most part. LeBron, I know he got banged up with Jaylen Brown, and he kind of wasn't the same after that play that night. You know,
What are you talking about? The intentional knee to his lumbar?
Who?
Due to JB's lumbar, the intentional knee to his lumbar?
Here you go with the intentional part. I don't know about the intentional. I just know he got hit.
Bro, that lumbar was targeted, bro. Me and my dad was watching it. We saw it in real time, bro. The lumbar was targeted. It was a targeted shot. But go ahead, finish what you saying, boy. I'm not.
I'm just saying,
I'm not. That's what I saw. I saw a targeted knee.
To me, LeBron to me didn't let nobody down. At this stage in his career, these type of performances shouldn't be like shocking. That real.
But that's why I said it's a changing of the guard, boo up. Because
when he dropped 40, we gotta be amazed at it. Because he's fucking 45.
It's not so much that I'm gonna be amazed at it. I'm gonna be more so like it's still impressive because of his age, type deal. Like still impressive, and the miles that he, you know what I'm saying, it's just still impressive. You can't. It ain't the most impressive thing I've ever seen him do. So it's like I ain't finna get overwhelmed by it. But like end of the day, for him to be in year 21 still able to drop 40 is impressive.
100%. Nobody disputing that 100%. You know, but I'm just saying it's.
I'm still saying like I hear DJ when he says the changing of the guard, but I still just look at it too, just like guys had a bad night at the offices too. And Kevin Durant, a guy who's still in his prime, like me, he really was big, bro.
He just had a bad night at the office.
I mean, I get that having a bad night at the office, but you can't say you have a bad night at the office and then try to blame you having a bad night at the office on your teammate that's not playing because he's unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but Moo, you just said a little earlier that KD, you know, he said it's a 3-man team. You know.
Hey,
he thought Bradley Beal was gonna be healthy. Nigga came into the season unhealthy. Nigga, how many games has he played for the Suns? One.
I was gonna say probably one.
6.
Played 6 games.
Seemed like
and he's not playing well, so that's gonna be even more frustrating anyway. Because again, he a guy that went from being the number 1 option to now he's the number 3 option. So his touches are limited.
Send him back. Send him to the jacuzzi pool party. Send him back.
Oh, it's too late for that. You can't send Brad Beal nowhere unless Brad Beal want to go. Brad Beal is the only player in the league with a no trade clause.
DJ said he want to go back to Washington, so send him back.
He can, and he got alongs. He cool with that though.
Yeah, he want to go back to Washington. He want to be the bottom of the bottom. Let him go back.
They pay him top money. I guarantee he go back.
He want to go back, and he want to bring John Wall.
That contract ain't changing. Shit.
DJ,
no matter who take ownership
DJ
of it.
caught that one. DJ caught that one.
Oh, I caught it.
He gonna go back to the Washington Wizards, boo up, and he gonna bring John Wall with him. They're gonna be able
I
to
doubt
beat
he doing
LeBron
that
this
though.
year.
I just still think Kevin
They're
Durant
gonna
just
be
got
able
to
to beat
still play
LeBron this
better,
year.
especially in them type of games, them situations, bro. Like that's just come on, bro. You can't have Luka dropping 50. He outscored him and Devin Booker, bro. Like that's insane, bro. That's
Combined.
insane. Like that's insane. He outscored both of them combined, bro. That's insane.
That's a good point.
Hey, I think he had more assists than them combined. That's insane, bro. Like
But like I said,
unacceptable.
Devin Booker was worried about giving out fish presents than playing ball. You know, Devin Booker wanted to fight. If Christmas, something happened on Christmas he don't like, and he want to fight. You feel me? I mean, he started. He was busting it early.
These
He was
the
hooping
type of
early.
games.
He was hooping
These
early. I
statement
went to
games.
sleep. I woke up and they lost. I don't know what happened. I was up for Luka hitting his 10,000 point, but after that,
Luka probably walked away from that motherfucker like, bro, assassinate y'all when I see y'all in the playoffs, bro. Assassinate y'all.
Yeah, I don't think that's a tell for the playoffs, but I get what you're saying. Their defense probably ain't gonna be no better, but I'm pretty sure KD will play Booker. KD and Booker will play better in the playoffs.
Oh, Kyrie,
They can't stop nobody.
Kyrie would be there, and I think if you got
nobody.
I think if you got Bradley Beal, KD, and fucking Booker hitting on all cylinders, you can't stop that team either. Neither one of the teams play fucking defense, so it's just going to be a fucking shootout. It's going.
That's a good point.
Who can hit more shots?
That is a good point.
Who can hit more shots?
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I'm trusting the killer, the guy that's truly looking like a killer right now. That's looking like Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
looking like he out here
we about to
playing
get
no
in.
games.
Listen, I don't really judge anybody's play until after All-Star game because that's
Facts.
when every team starts to really start locking in because of playoff positions. So if KD does this after All-Star, he gives us a 6-point game. He only takes 11 shots. Then I'm 100% with you, Boo. But I understand every game matters. He's supposed to be trying to win these games. He shouldn't be putting it on Bradley Beal. I agree with you too, Mulich. But after All-Star game is when these teams start locking in. And right now, it looks like the Suns are going to have a road to the playoffs. It's going to be some storylines there and some narratives that's going to be pushed for their season because they're not going to finish in the top 5. They'll probably get somewhere between 10 and 7. I would say they make the playoffs, maybe the play-in, but it's not going to be an easy road for these guys. But let's see how the Suns pick up and if they get some camaraderie too, because that's another thing. If Bradley Beal's supposed to be there and I'm going into the season thinking he's going to be there and he's not there, kind of messes up our flow. Yeah, I'm the best player and I'm supposed to step up, and that goes along with Booker too. He's supposed to step up too. So for both of those guys to go out and give you those performances, it's not just KD. Booker's performance too is a letdown. You're supposed to, especially when you see the guy that's opposite of you on the other team shitting on you that way. One of you guys got to step up and be like, nah, I can't let him do this. I got to go home. Where's the, like Boo said, the killer instinct in Booker? He's compared to Kobe, right? Like, where's that killer instinct in Booker too? It's not just KD.
point.
Where's the killer? It's Booker's fucking team. Where's the killer instinct in him too? I want to see the killer instinct in both of them. I get the way we feel about KD. KD and Booker not on the same level. I get it. So you will go to KD first, but I'm going to the guy who team it fucking is. It's Booker's team. Where's his killer instinct? Where's him picking up?
I look at both. Honestly. I'm gonna give Booker the same too at the end of the day. But the thing is, it's just Kevin Durant is a guy that's like, I ain't gonna say on his last leg, but like this shit should mean a little bit more to him though. Like I ain't gonna lie.
100%, but it should mean there's the same amount to fucking. And this goes back to the malice in the palace. Who did it mean more for? Was it meant more for Reggie Miller because he was retiring? Jermaine O'Neal because his season was never the same. His career was never the same. Like that's what I'm saying. In these moments, it should mean more for all of them. Like just as much as it should mean more for KD, it should mean for Booker too, because Booker has a lot more to prove than KD does.
Absolutely, but I don't think Booker gonna be regarded legacy-wise like the same way as Kevin Durant.
Well, if Booker gets some championships under his fucking belt right now, he can push himself to being regarded as that.
Yeah, but I don't think
especially
like if
he balls out
if Kevin
like he
Durant
did last
never
year.
won a title, like if he didn't win them 2 titles, he'd still be regarded as a top 50 player ever. I don't
No,
think
100%.
that's necessarily in Booker's trajectory.
No, I'm not saying Booker trajectory is the same as KD's, but he has his own trajectory, top 25, top 30, whatever it is. But he's gonna have to put championships behind that as it's his team for that to back up his legacy, is what I'm saying.
I just don't think that's who he is. Honestly, true.
It might not be. You know, you're not better than Jason Tatum.
I think he's gonna be a Hall of Fame caliber player, clearly, but like I don't see him getting reviewed like or regarded in that same echelon, that top echelon that we kind of hold guys to these like
might be in that Tracy McGrady conversation.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Nah, because Book already been to the finals.
Yeah, but Book ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Book had a better team than T-Mac ever did. Like
he did.
Like I can't really make.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about him as a team. I'm not talking about the team aspect. I'm talking about him as a player. Like if he never wins a ring, he's this good, that talented. Like, are we gonna say like? Now I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying he's gonna be somewhere in that echelon where Miller, you know, not Miller because Miller's up there.
One of the best players to ever to never win a ring.
Right.
I mean, he could probably be in that conversation for sure.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. T-Mac, James Harden, Miller.
He ain't gonna be in the Harden conversation. I don't know.
Who? Harden's going to be in a conversation never winning a ring.
Yeah, that's cool, but like
that's
Harden
what I'm saying.
Still, like see the guys like he's not gonna be in the Malones, the Barkley conversations, the Harden conversations. I don't think he'll be in the AI conversation. Like I think
people would definitely. I could definitely see people saying Book was better than AI or Book, depending on how his career ends up. We know fans. Stop it. We know these fans. I'm not saying it's plausible, but I could 100% see somebody saying, "Oh, Book is better than AI." I could 100% see that happening, especially on what you say.
I mean, I could
talk
see,
on Facebook.
I could see that.
Like James Harden, I can see Zamar saying that. I can see Zamar not going to allow James Harden to be slandered in that way.
Yeah, but I'm saying I could see some people, saying a lot of dumb shit. I can see that. I always see people saying dumb shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, Ray Allen over Reggie Miller all day. You know what I'm saying?
Not dumb though.
What?
That's not dumb. Ray Allen over Reggie Miller. That's not dumb.
I think Ray Allen is better, but whatever.
100% better.
That's what I'm saying. I got Ray Allen over Reggie Miller. Like I
do too.
I don't see what's wrong with that. I think Reggie
you mean dumb
like
Randy Moss saying he's the best wide receiver ever. I got you. I know what you mean by dumb.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
Because that's clearly
I'm in that
Ray Rice. I mean, that's clear. That's clearly Jay Rice.
All in all.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Troy, can I interject real quick?
Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm going to interject real quick. I know I'm not the host, but I just have to announce this. The Pistons have broke the record for the most losses in a row.
Yeah, hold on. I got you.
The Pistons have lost again. The Pistons have won 2 games all season, bruh.
They finna fire
what y'all think? What y'all think about this? Like this is
couldn't be. They just couldn't be LeBron.
I mean, a lot of it got to do with they a very young team.
Cade had 41 points and 9 rebounds. Start the petition. Get him off the Pistons.
Oh, he out.
Get Cade off the Pistons.
He definitely out.
We want him on a team that can play ball. Oh, send him to the Knicks. Get rid of Brunson. No, let me stop.
No, don't get rid of Brunson.
Trade him for Bradley Beal.
Like it's crazy that they passed the 76ers during the process era. To have the
Pelican star shows off handle, gets up for emphasize one hand yam. I thought he was fat. How he dunking if he fat?
Yeah, man, I didn't get to chime in on this shit last week. Oh, I was coming back. Oh my goodness, because I didn't get to chime in last week. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Just because you weigh so much does not mean you're not in shape, bro. I know a guy that's as big as me and can run a mile in 6-7 minutes. Being in shape has nothing to do with, for the most part, your weight. You could be in shape and still be overweight by what science says. I've seen a lot of it. We've all seen a lot of it. People that think that shit is crazy. Now, if you're saying Zion isn't playing well this season as we expect him to, that's fine. But it's not because he's not in shape. I watch the games. He goes up and down the floor, no problem. He jumps up, no problem. It's not because he's not in shape. That is mind blowing to me. Now, if you're telling me, well, he keeps hurting his knees because he's too heavy, that's one thing. But to say he's not in shape is ridiculous.
Asinine.
Asinine.
I got a better
I don't
word.
even think you can say
Asinine.
he hurts his knees because he's too heavy though, bro. Because it was already confirmed in college, coming out of college, that he just doesn't know how to land, right? And that was the same problem with
Right.
Derrick Rose, right? Not knowing how to fucking land.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. Man, I was so hot after I seen that. I forgot who it was, and I was like, "Oh, I'm coming for their head." Was it Boo Wop that said he needed to lose weight because he was out of shape? That dude
Yeah,
ain't
it
out
was
of shape.
Boo. It
He not out
was
of
Boo Wop, the dude that's
He
on
ain't
the
out of shape.
surfboard. He not. He got in shape in the offseason, bro. He's been working.
You can't
on it.
play 40 minutes and be called out of shape if you get up and down the floor and you still score. He's just not having a good season.
Not having a good season. I agree with you.
That's because he don't want to be there no more.
He's like,
I
fuck
believe-
the Pelicans.
I believe that too. I feel like his mentality for the Pelicans is just gone. He wants to be traded.
I definitely think his mentality for the Pelicans is like, fuck this. Y'all niggas keep telling me I'm out of. No matter what I do, I'm overweight. No matter what I'm doing, I'm fat. Whatever I do, I'm not in shape. No matter what I do, I'm just not game ready. Whatever I
Boo
do
Wop, I
is
can't
this.
let your
Whatever
head.
I do is this.
40-year-old
Backward.
man is outplaying you, bro. Like you can see LeBron, and I know it's fucked up to use LeBron, but at 40, he shouldn't be getting up and down the court better than you. Sorry. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know, man. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
getting
Some
up the
people,
court back. What?
some people are genetic anomalies, bro. Usain Bolt
Yeah,
was
and I
like
know
that.
LeBron may be one
LeBron
of
is
them,
like
and
that.
I know that's fucked up to hold him to LeBron standards. But I'm just saying, this kid in year 5, either like y'all said, it could be he just don't want to play in New Orleans no more. And that's fine. I
Fuck
can
out of
believe
here,
that's
front
part of it
offices.
too. I can believe that's
I
part
just-
of it too.
I think he's just having a bad season. That's what I believe. I don't really don't think it got nothing to do with his way. I think he's just having a bad season.
I can go there with you too on that. I can say he's having a disappointing season. Like it's a bad season based off of where New Orleans is right now. Like we thought New Orleans would be a little bit better, and because he really not playing too bad.
He got
You know
about
what I mean?
50-some games turning around. He got about 50
Nah,
games.
I think his mentality is shattered. He's not going to turn it
It
around.
could be, but I'm just saying he
I
still
really
has
do.
time to get
He
in
does,
his groove. Just like Jordan Poole still has some time. I mean, they ain't going nowhere, but he still got some time to get in the groove.
No.
I ain't saying they're going anywhere. They're just saying he got some time to get in the groove. He scored
Jordan
28 against Golden State the other night?
On any given night, an NBA player could bust your ass. They're all pros.
Like 100%. Just about
Jordan
consistency.
Poole ain't over with.
Nah, his shit good. He scored 20 or 30, something like that on Golden State the other night. He good.
Is the team that let him go? He better go off like that.
He was having
man,
fun
shout out
too
to
out there.
Jordan Poole because
He should have dropped
helped
40
everybody
on him
get
and won.
Nah, Draymond wasn't
point
there.
spread on Friday.
Draymond wasn't there. You can't drop 40 on him until Draymond's there.
Yeah,
Dropped
and
40.
he helped all the Warrior fans. He helped everybody get the point spread. The point spread was 11.5. He hit that last three, ended up being 11.5. Niggas came up that night. Shout out to George Poole, man.
See, he be back. When Draymond gone, he be back. He be back. Don't worry about it. He not done with in Golden State. He be back.
I'm waiting for that dunk on Draymond's head.
Oh, he definitely going. Somebody gonna set his ass up.
Keep waiting on.
Kuzma gonna put him in a body bag.
See how long you be waiting.
They're gonna be we gonna be waiting because Draymond is definitely suspended. That's why we're gonna be fucking waiting. Because we don't know when he coming back.
You right. That's exactly why it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna. That's exactly.
You can't
Do we
say
have
it
it in
ain't
the
never
post
gonna
today?
happen. Niggas get dunked on all the time. What are you talking about? It's never gonna happen.
We don't have it in
LeBron
the
got
post
dunked
today,
on.
right?
LeBron got dunked on. Do you not remember? Because it's right fucking there. Do you
Yeah,
not
I
remember?
remember.
Yeah.
Tatum.
Everybody gets dunked on. Everybody.
Yeah. Draymond ain't got dunked on. They just ain't gonna be like Jordan Poole though.
But Jordan Poole gonna dunk on his ass. He gonna hit
Guaranteed.
him with the fucking DeAndre Jordan to motherfucking Jennings or Knight, whatever that nigga name was. Body bag. He gonna Jason Terry LeBron that
Right,
nigga.
Brandon
body
Knight.
bag. Brandon Knight and Jason Terry body bags. I don't know what you talking about, boy.
And then
Hey,
he gonna
Troy.
flex on it.
No, I don't
Bodies,
know what Jordan Poole you
nigga. That's
talking about.
Then he
That's
gonna
what I
flex
I'm
don't,
on it.
talking
I don't
about
know
the
what
Jordan
Jordan.
Poole that shaved that motherfucking hillbilly mustache or shave that shit off real quick. He's like, nah, this ain't working. That's the Jordan Poole I'm talking about.
Hey, Troy.
The Jordan Poole I know.
I don't know if we had a solo screen today, but put me on the solo screen, man. I got something to say. Okay, he didn't drop it in the post, but all right. I gotta talk to y'all. All right. I got something to say today. Let me tell y'all, right? There was one time we went back and forth about KD repeating phases in his career. I want to come here and say today, hey, Phoenix is starting to look real Brooklynish. And I'm not necessarily blaming KD, but KD is a part of the process again. And at some point, we all got it. The same way y'all questioned Steph Curry's leadership 2 weeks ago when I was on, we need to start questioning KD's leadership at this point. Yes, I know talent-wise is Devin Booker's team, and Kevin Durant is like, hey, he's going to take a backseat to Devin Booker. But at some point, we have to hold KD accountable. James Harden might be the most protected superstar, but KD keeps getting the most passes, and I'm tired of it. I'm not going to let KD slide no more. So, KD, welcome to your moment today. You got to get it done.
I'm calling bullshit. That's
Boo
what I'm calling.
that one.
Yeah, you could, because Boo, I like going
You
after
got
KD.
to get it
I don't
done.
understand. What are y'all talking about? KD get the most passes? No, he don't. Everything this nigga done has since he left OKC for Golden State is held under a fucking magnifying glass.
Nobody
in every
holds
fan's eyes. Yes, they do.
Nobody
Just go
holds
on a
him
fucking
accountable.
Facebook group. Yes, they do. They all
They
hold
all-
this nigga accountable every
all hold
fucking
Kyrie
day.
accountable for
Somebody,
Brooklyn.
no,
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
no,
Yes,
people
they-
put it on
yes,
Kyrie
they do.
100%, but everybody puts it. We just watched Zamara sit up here and put it on KD. It's KD's fault because it's his team. Everybody does that shit. They did it since KD has left
I'm
OKC.
on KD head.
His career has been under a magnifying glass. Every move he make, from him getting the ball spot in the middle of his fucking head, is under a magnifying glass. I don't want to hear that shit. Stop
So,
talking about
Troy,
KD.
so,
KD
so,
get
Troy,
passes. That nigga don't get no passes, bro.
That's
Troy,
not true though, Troy.
That is true.
That's
That
not
nigga,
true.
his career has been
Yes,
under
it's
a
not
microscope
true.
since he's got the
Bro.
Golden State. He
That's
has been
not
under a
true, Troy.
microscope since he's left. What has fans said about him?
Bro,
He hasn't
he's
won since he
under
left
a
Golden State.
microscope.
Curry won a ring and
But they
KD
put
still
the
didn't
blame-
win one.
but they
KD
put
got
the
to go
blame
get
on
these super
somebody
teams.
else.
Get the fuck out of here. How's
They
that putting the
put the
blame on somebody else? And it's KD. It's
They put
KD.
the blame on
KD hasn't won a ring since he left Golden State. People don't go, KD hasn't won a ring because of Kyrie and James Harden since he left Golden State. Nobody fucking says that. So what are we talking about here?
Because Troy, they
right.
shouldn't say that. They
Right.
should not
That's
say
what I'm
that.
saying. That's KD getting his. That's KD getting his shit.
Listen, bro.
KD hasn't won a ring since he left Golden State.
Listen,
KD getting his shit, and people say that shit to today. He had to go join James Harden and Kyrie, and that shit didn't work. They still hold that shit, not as much as they do Kyrie, 100%, but that shit is still held against KD. And now we're saying, you just said in your post that the Suns is looking like the Nets. It's not his fault.
How about
he's gonna take a lot of that motherfucking blame because he went there.
What is their
He
record?
went there.
But he's been
15,
playing. What's their
something like that.
record? Exactly.
Or is that
supposed
Golden
to
State
be
record? That might be Golden State record.
You're supposed to be regarded as the second best player to LeBron.
100%. But it's a team sport.
And it is a team sport. But
Team
I saw LeBron. But I saw LeBron
take the
consistently
team-
get to
take
the
the team.
finals over and over again with bad teams.
Stop
KD
it.
ain't got past the second
Stop
round.
it.
He ain't got
Stop
past
it.
the second round. And he's supposed to be
Stop
the
it.
second best player in the world. Boo Wop,
Stop
am I
it.
going crazy?
Second round. What are
No,
you talking
speaking
about?
facts.
He ain't going
Second
past the
round. What are you
second
talking
round.
about?
The
What are you talking
It
about?
plays
playoffs.
more to his leadership, though.
Been to a
I'm not
fucking
gonna lie to
finals.
you. I think it plays more to his
talking about?
leadership.
But
Like-
right, but that's what I said, Moo.
No, definitely. I think you had.
But we already know KD's not a leader, though. He said he doesn't want to lead. Years ago, he said this shit. So that's held against him to this day, too, that he doesn't want to fucking lead.
Yes.
This is not the first time on this show that we had a conversation about KD
And
leading.
he should be held for that. He
So
should.
that means he's being held for. If this not the hold on, I'm sorry, Moo, but if this is not the first time we had a conversation about KD's leadership, that tells you what? That somebody holds him accountable for his leadership.
Yes, and he should be held accountable. for
Right,
his leadership.
100%. But you said nobody holds him accountable, but KD gets held accountable every day. It might not be on this show. It might not be on this show. It might not, but I can show you right now. I can fucking share this screen, go on Facebook, and show you a plethora of fucking posts of people blaming KD for fucking the Nets, for fucking James Harden leaving, for Kyrie doing what he fucking did, for him going to Golden State, for the Suns being the way they are. Oh, he got Bradley Beal. He got this one. They signed this guy. KD's doing this. He's got all these fucking super teams. That falls on KD, not everybody else. Yes, there's things around KD fall. They try to put on other players 100%. I'm not fucking knocking that, but KD gets his share too. Now we was talking about when we was talking about Curry. When we was talking about Curry before King Go James switched the conversation, then we could say that's a guy who gets a lot of passes.
He does. But KD get his fair share of passes too.
No, I don't see it. Show me where I don't see it.
Yes, he does.
Who up? Make sure he called KD out. I don't see it. I don't see no passes being handed around this bitch.
Boo Wop is the exception.
No, he's
Boo
not.
Wop is the yes, he is. Because Boo Wop go for KD head all the time.
No, he's not. I can show you a plethora of people on Facebook that go after KD every day. He is not the exception.
You being the person you are, you go for James Harden all the time, but you don't keep the same energy with KD.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you don't keep the same energy with KD.
Yes, I do.
You didn't just do it.
I disagree with you. But I disagree with you. I literally just said, yeah, you're right. Some people get blamed around him, yes, but KD takes his fault. How's that me not keeping the same energy as KD? Oh, James Harden.
Because you don't give an equal share.
I don't need to give him the fucking fault. I don't need to give him the fault. You motherfuckers give it to him. I need to give him the fault for. I just agree with you that it's on him. So how is that not me giving him the fault? You niggas don't listen. Nobody listens. They just listen with their assholes. Close your assholes. Open your ears. I just said KD is at fault for some of it. Yes, he is. That's me giving him his fault. But it's not all on him. No.
I said a fair share. I did not say you
didn't say no damn fair share. You said KD need to get his fault. KD need to get his fault. You said KD needs to get his fault in your fucking half-ass in the post.
I just sat here and said you don't give him his fair share. It probably went over your head and you didn't listen. But I definitely said that.
No, I heard you say that. I'm talking about in the post.
I'm talking about when you responded just now.
I don't need to get so in every situation when we're talking about KD, right? In every situation when we're talking about KD, why I don't need to agree with you. I'm on the other side of the conversation. Do I know KD? Do I agree with me? Do I no? Because you guys act here like KD wasn't injured for fucking 3 years after Golden State, but people still say he hasn't won a title after Golden State. The guy hasn't been healthy since, right?
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't. He's played 1 or 2 seasons healthy. 1 or 2 seasons healthy. Stop it.
Against Milwaukee.
Stop it. 1 or 2 seasons. And he was hurt that season. He was hurt that season.
Did he not go
he was hurt that season.
Milwaukee?
He played 35 games that season. 35 games that season. 35. Stop it. Stop it. This is my point. This is my point. That's why I cape for KD. Because this is what y'all niggas do. This is what y'all niggas do. No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
He dropped 48 in the fucking game.
He dropped 48 in the fucking game. Like, I don't care. That don't mean he wasn't healthy. That don't mean he was healthy.
He was healthy.
Nigga played 35 games.
We do it against
Giannis. He made it to the second round. But you just say he never made it. He never made it to the second round. But now you want to bring up him making it to the second round? No. So what?
Was in the second round.
Right.
That was in the second round against Milwaukee.
Okay. He made it to. But what happened to his team? That shit plays no account. Let's just blame it on KD when KD tried to play heroics. Let's not give him his flowers while you guys beat him down. I'm not doing that shit. And let me tell you something about James Harden. I don't give a fuck what you say about James Harden. I'm a do what I do to James Harden to Zamara stop saying his fucking name. That's why I do it. And you know that. I'm not caping for James Harden because ain't nothing that nigga do needs to be caped for. Y'all niggas go too hard on KD thinking that he don't get no blame. Where the fuck does this come from?
He does not get enough blame.
Y'all crazy. You crazy.
So when KD put up a dud in OKC, when he played bad in OKC with Westbrook,
Hey,
and they were up 3-1.
Boy, did you not blame KD for them getting swept by Boston?
I'm not talking about Boo-Wop.
Boy, did you not blame him?
But you give him a pass for that shit.
Right. And how many people at that time was blaming KD for them getting swept? Oh, he's the best player. He needs to step up. That's him getting his fucking hate. That's him getting his blame. Everybody was saying that shit. It wasn't just Boo-Wop. That's why I brought it up, because Boo-Wop isn't an exception to the rule. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. What are we talking about? Everybody shits on KD.
You're saying
that's why the nigga made the TikTok account.
You're saying that, but I seen a lot of people not give KD the blame too.
No, 100%. I'm not saying it's 100%. No, it's never 100%. People blame. People blame LeBron. Another half don't. Half of the people blame Curry. The other half don't. That's how it fucking works.
I'm gonna tell you what I do know. 95% of people blame Westbrook for them not closing out their series against Golden State when they up 3-1.
No, I don't. I blame both of them motherfuckers.
I'm just saying.
I blame them both equally.
We've seen KD be there time and time again outside of Golden State. Hey,
I seen niggas blame KD because his toe was on the line against that same Buck series that y'all talking about. His feet too big. His feet too fucking big. Maybe if his feet was smaller.
Can you imagine if that was LeBron? People would have been like, "Hey, he should have known better court awareness."
It's cool.
People would have said there and been like, LeBron should have had better court awareness to know his foot was on the line. Think about that. They would have, and you know that would have happened. You know it to be true. Moo, you're laughing because you know it to be true. It's the truth. That's what people would have said about LeBron. He should have had better court awareness.
Let's talk about hypotheticals and let's talk about facts. What happened, right? KD don't get hate. KD got hate. KD, I didn't bring up no hypothetical. I said his people blamed him for his foot being on the line. That isn't a hypothetical. That's a fucking fact. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Thank you, Moon. That's what niggas was saying. Oh, his feet too fucking big. Maybe if he had smaller feet, that's them blaming KD. Since he's like Golden State, this nigga has got a bunch of fucking hate from fans. A bunch of it. A bunch of it.
I'm going to question his leadership. I'm going to question KD.
He ain't a leader. We all know that. We agree there. The nigga ain't a leader. That's why I don't question it, because he told you he's not a leader. I don't want to lead was the words that came out his mouth.
The same way people, Curry never said he didn't want to lead, but y'all
because Curry wants to lead.
No, but y'all assume that's how he feels just because he didn't say it. So people question they're questioning Curry's leadership now. I'm questioning KD's leadership right now, because where were you on Christmas when your team needed you to step up
100%? I agree with you.
And be that guy. You were nowhere to be found. You got outscored by 7 people. Look at your record. Take over the game like you're supposed to.
Shit happens.
I'm not giving him a pass no more.
No more.
I am not. And y'all shouldn't either.
I'm gonna keep giving him a pass. I'm gonna keep giving him a pass.
I get it, KD. You don't want to be a leader, right? We understand that. We understand that point. But I feel like at this point, you kind of have to be, bro. Like, you're that guy on the team.
It's not in him. It's not in him, Moo. You got to stop doing it. It's not in him. Just like it's not in Ben to shoot a 3. Leadership ain't in that nigga.
I get it. Troy, I get it. But look where I'm going.
Shoot a 3.
That's where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is, I get it. You're not. It's probably not in you. It's probably not one of your traits. I understand that. But he has to understand also that there are people that look to him as a leader. I'm not saying that he is. I'm not saying that he has to be. But because you're the champion on the team, because you're KD, because you're so established, there are going to be guys that look at you as 100%. The leader, and they're going to look at you to take you to take them to the promised land. I'm not saying you have to be, but I'm saying that there are going to be young guys, i.e. Devin Booker, i.e. Grayson Allen. These guys are going to start looking at you, towards you, because you are the 2-time champion.
Devin Booker is not looking at him that way.
With another team, they're going to start looking at you like, hey, KD, what we finna do? And you can't sit up there and be like, oh, I'm not a leader, so I'm going to defer to y'all. Like, at some point in time, I feel like
I agree. I agree to the extent that KD needs to play better. 100%. 100%. But Devin Booker needs to also play better. Also. Absolutely. And I get KD's to a higher standard to them, but it's team ball. KD can go out there and drop 50 all he want. All he want, he could have went out there and dropped 50. And I know that would have made you guys feel better, but they still would have lost that fucking game. Because guess what? Dallas had more players that scored over 20 points than the Suns had. Those guys would have still got their points whether KD went off or not. And I get it. KD makes the game better. I know they only lost by 6. It changes the game. But KD took more than 11 shots. Yes, Bua. If KD took more than 11 shots, that means the other guys take less shots. That means Eric Gordon don't get his 7 fucking touches or his 2 for 7 from the 3-point line. And he's still fucking complaining about touches. You got to think about that. That goes into the game too. Eric Gordon just came and said he's not getting enough fucking touches. Maybe that's why KD deferred. Maybe now he's trying to show these niggas, all right, let me defer to you, motherfuckers, see if you can do this shit. Oh, you can't do it? Give me the fucking ball and let me be who I am. It's all got to be on one player. It's all got to be nigga. It's on those niggas too. Yeah, KD shouldn't have dropped 16. 100% he should have had 30, 38. 100. I agree with you guys. 100% he takes fault for that game. But so the fuck does Devin Booker and so the fuck does everybody else that played in that game.
Hey, no, let's build off that point, though, Troy. Because at the end of the day, Devin Booker, you went to the finals, right, with Chris Paul, right? You guys were up, and then you have this crazy-ass fucking meltdown in the finals, and y'all ain't sniffed it since. Motherfuckers is going to be looking at you as a leader on that goddamn team, too. You've been on this team longer than KD. You were drafted here. You dropped
it's his team.
Young player. Exactly. So people are going to start looking at Devin Booker, too. Let's not let Devin Booker off the hook either. You definitely got to change the narrative around you, big dog. You had Luka sitting up there. It's a meme now. Luka sitting up there looking at you like, smiling at you. Why they coming? Like, it's a meme, bro, because they knocked you out the playoffs. Like, you got to change the narrative around your ass, too, Devin. It's not no easy walking the park for you either. They're going to be looked at as a leader, too. If KD's going out there handling his shit and he's looking for his other guy, i.e. Devin Booker, everybody else is going to be looking towards you, Devin Booker, Grayson Allen, all of these other young guys. They're going to be looking like, hey, DB, what we finna do? Because KD going crazy. You feel me? Like, you're the only one that's not picking up your weight. So, Troy, you absolutely right. Like, it comes to a point where all of those guys have to come together collectively and lead that team, meaning those two guys at the forefront. Like, that's just what
Kevin Durant's averaging 36 and 6 this year. I don't understand it, bro.
And he's playing bad for the season. He's clearly having a top 10
he's not
year.
playing bad for the season. It was just that game. It's just there's going to be people that look at those guys, the veteran guys, as the leader. And both of those guys they can't be looking around asking their young guys who's looking at them to help them. Like, that don't make no sense. They're looking at y'all for a reason because y'all have been here before. Y'all have experienced these things before. All these other guys haven't. So y'all can't sit up there and try to defer to those guys when they haven't been in those experiences and situations. You feel me? And that goes for Devin Booker as well, because you've been to the finals.
But Eric Gordon has been to what, Western Conference a couple of times, played against Golden State. He has some fucking experience too in big games. And for him to go 2 for 7, and for him to go 2 for 7 after saying he needs more touches, that shit is unacceptable too. He needs some fucking heat too.
Absolutely. There's no excuse for that.
Hell no. Y'all looking at the stature of who KD is and not just because nobody doesn't equal to his stature, they don't. But no, they all fucking deserve it because it's a team sport. We can't throw the team sport around when we want to. Yeah, KD played bad, but so did the fucking rest of the team. DJ, you just said that about another team. The bench played bad. They lost because of the bench. If the bench played better, yes. Niggas get their fault when it's their fault. KD played like shit, but so did Booker, so did fucking Okogie, so did the rest of them motherfuckers that was on that team.
Are we talking about Christmas Day?
Whoever it was, I don't give a fuck who the players, but we can't sit here and be like, yeah, 100% KD should play, but Booker should have played better. Eric Gordon should have definitely played better, especially after opening his fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck about his stature in the NBA. You opened your mouth saying you need the ball more, then you get the ball more, and you wet the fucking bed. That matters. That shit matters to me. We talking about one game, right? Why not do what the fuck? No, 2 from 7 from 3-pointer. That wasn't 7 shots. It wasn't 7 shots. It was 2 from 7 from 3-pointer. You can't be talking about the season because he's averaging 30 points this season, Kevin. He's 5th in the league.
I'm talking about seasons. I'm not talking about one season. I'm talking about seasons.
I don't know what we're talking about no more.
I'm talking about seasons, not one season.
End of the day,
I'm
bro.
talking about
just like this.
Go ahead, Boo-Wop.
Final thoughts.
End of the day, I'm not holding Kevin Durant. I'm not holding Kevin Durant to a standard less than what his talent suggests, bro. His talent don't suggest he's no fucking Eric Gordon. His talent suggests he's one of the best players to ever play the fucking game. The end
Nobody
of the day,
said he was Eric Gordon,
okay, but I'm not. When we talking about why the Phoenix Suns lost yesterday, I'm gonna say because Kevin Durant and Devin Booker play like shit. I'm not even gonna remotely think about fucking Eric Gordon, bro. Like, I'm not Josh Okogie. I'm not thinking about none of them motherfuckers. Especially when you
All
tell me
right,
Grayson
so
Allen
against
28.
Portland, KD dropped 40, Booker dropped 26, Allen had 11. Nobody else scored over 10 points. We blaming KD for that?
No.
That's my point. It's he can go out there and have these games. If everybody else don't step up around him, it doesn't fucking matter. I know we want him to have more points. I want him to have more points too, but he ain't going to win. And he lost this game against Portland with 40 fucking points. He lost it because the people around him didn't step up. I don't give a fuck about their stature. You're on the team for a reason. If KD going to get heat, yes, he gets his equal heat, right? He gets his equal heat, right? So Eric Gordon got to get to his stature, to his fucking stature. Eric Gordon got to get his heat because he opened his fucking mouth.
But what about the games?
That's a good point.
What about the games when everybody else balls out and KD don't?
What you say earlier, everybody's entitled to a bad game. I guess KD isn't.
Yeah.
I guess that rule skips fucking KD.
No. Everybody's entitled to a bad game. KD got bad games.
And everybody has bad games.
He has bad games. Hey, you know what?
Everybody has bad games.
Okay, I'll take it further. Hold on, Moo. I'll take it further. You know what the problem is? When your shot ain't falling, how else does KD affect the game to make them win? Jason Tatum affects the game by distributing and passing his damn ball and racking up assists and getting rebounds.
I like you said that. Against Denver, KD, 30 points, 11 assists.
He had 30 points.
And they lost. 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 And he still had 11 assists, right?
That's 30 points. I said when he has a bad game, that's 30 points. What are you talking about?
Yeah, niggas, 30 points, right?
You said he had 30 points.
KD, just go out there and do everything, KD. Don't worry about it. Just do everything.
But that's
we got you.
Hold LeBron to.
Just do everything. No, that's not the standard I hold LeBron to.
That's the standard people hold LeBron.
I didn't say shit about LeBron. I didn't say shit about LeBron dropping 16. I said 80. He went off, carried them. He won the game. That was it. That was it. Right, and the consensus bag on KD all the fucking time. So I don't understand what we're talking about here. Yes, the fuck they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. 100% they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Ever since Golden State, yes, they do. Yes, they do. The majority of basketball, the majority of fans, yes, the fuck they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. A lot of them. You talk to Golden State fans, you could talk to Seattle Seahawks fans, and they will tell you that they don't like KD because he went to Golden State. You have KD fans that stop liking KD because he went to Golden State. What are you talking about here?
You're talking about a select group of fans.
Niggas turned on KD. Niggas turned their back on KD. Turned their back on KD. Turned their back on this nigga. Turned their back on him.
You said Golden State fans are Supersonic fans.
No, I said, yeah, I said you can ask Golden State fans or you can go ask Supersonic fans. If you're asking KD about KD, all they're going to do, no, I'm saying from Golden State to Supersonic, you can ask anybody the fuck you want. They're going to tell you, yeah, no, KD going to Golden State, changed my mind about it. KD going to Golden State, changed my mind about it. KD going to go, everything KD does. They don't even count his 2 fucking rings. I don't even know what we're talking about here. His rings don't even count in the history of basketball. Curry's count.
You know what changed my mind?
But KD's don't.
You know what changed my mind?
Make this shit make sense to me, please.
Because Curry won 2 rings without him.
No, I'm talking about those particular 2 fucking rings.
I don't hold that against KD winning them 2 damn
consensus rings. Consensus does.
Okay,
the consensus does. But the consensus don't bag against KD. But the consensus holds his rings like they're nothing. We're talking about consensus, right?
But Curry has won without him.
That's not the point. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. The point is that he knows. The point is that he left and went there after they beat him. That's the point. The point wasn't that there was a champ. The point is you went to a team that beat you.
You literally just said Curry fans don't hold it against Curry because he won without KD.
No, I'm talking about those particular 2 rings. I don't give a fuck about the other 2. I'm talking about those particular 2 rings. You actually listen. It's bullshit. It's bullshit because if you ask somebody, how many rings Curry has, they'll tell you 4. But if you ask them how many fucking KD have, they'll tell you 1 or 2 halves.
I tell you 2 all the time.
I would too, but the consensus would tell you he has no rings. His rings don't matter. When you rank them in history, they're low. That's consensus. You said consensus, right? We're talking about consensus, right? No, you brought it up. 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 You brought it up.
I'm not
You brought
disagreeing with
consensus
you.
up. You
I'm
brought
not
consensus
disagreeing
up.
with you.
1.5 is
I'm
even
not
crazy.
disagreeing with you.
That's
The
the
dude
I'm
gets
not
so much
disagreeing
fucking
with
hate.
you.
I don't understand. How much more
bro,
hate
that's
do
the
you guys
one
want
thing
KD to
that
get?
been true, bro.
Troy.
How much hate do you want one man to get?
Troy. The same amount
Explain
of
it
hate
to me.
LeBron. I'm telling you, the same amount that LeBron gets for not winning a championship every damn year is
He's
what I
not
want
LeBron
KD to
though.
get.
He's not LeBron.
He's the second best player in the world
And
consensus wise.
he was.
He was right behind LeBron. He was right behind LeBron. So why you not getting the same
Niggas
amount
don't
of
even.
hate?
A lot of fans
Why
don't
you
even
not getting
consider
the
him
same
top
amount of
5
hate?
anymore in the league right now.
But why he don't get the same amount of hate during his peak years?
Because he ain't the
when he
same
was-
player as LeBron. That's why.
I'm not talking about
What?
during KD's peak years, he did not get the same hate LeBron did for not getting the job done.
Yes, he did.
No,
When they
he
lost that
didn't.
finals to LeBron, yes, he did. Him and Westbrook got it. Yes, the fuck they did.
No, he didn't. Because
Yes, he
nobody thought OKC was better besides Vegas. None of us thought they were going to beat. Nobody thought it was going to beat Miami. None of us did. You can't sit here with a straight face and tell me you thought they were going to beat Miami with D Wade and LeBron.
I'm not saying that they was gonna beat him. I'm talking about losing. KD took a lot of hate from the 3-1 comeback. He took a lot of heat from. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Westbrook took more
I'm not. You could say
Westbrook
took more heat.
Loss, no cap.
You could say Westbrook. You could say Westbrook took more heat. You could say that. But KD took his fair share of that motherfucker. You said fair share, right? KD took his fair share of it. And what made it worse is when he lost that 3-1 and then went to Golden State. That's why everybody erupted on fucking KD. And it has never been the same for KD since he's with the Golden State. Everything he's done in his career is looked at. The nigga gets pointed out for having a fucking burner account every time he posts on it. Why is that? Other players have burners accounts.
He's sensitive. That's why.
Other players have burners accounts. Other players comment off that burners accounts. Nobody bringing that shit up.
He can't take a critique. That's why. He can't.
So what? That's on him. I agree with you there. I agree with you 100%. Some people ain't built like that. Some people ain't built like that. Just like I said, Ben Simmons ain't built to shoot threes. You can say that all you want. Everything I said was true. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is on what I said was true and what not. I know what I said is true. Like, what are you talking about? KD has been getting heat since he left Golden State. Everything I said was true.
Westbrook got more heat.
And I said, I agree. I said, I can agree with you that Westbrook probably got more heat than KD, but KD took his fair share. That was my statement.
He did not take the fair share. Westbrook
Yes,
got
he did.
more. No, he did not. Because
why did Westbrook get blame more?
Westbrook was not
because he was wild and uncontrollable, right?
KD didn't take a fair share because everybody said that Westbrook had the ball in his hand. This is context.
Damn, we going on 2 hours again.
Westbrook had the ball in his hand most of the time as the point guard. Everybody said hey, Westbrook is playing because he would not give the ball to KD to let KD shoot. KD should be taking more shots. Westbrook took more shots in that series. That's what was said.
Right.
Westbrook took way more shots in that series.
Was it true?
Yes, it was true.
Okay, so why would they then? Okay, Boo, you saying no, but DJ, you saying yes. So if that was true, if Westbrook wouldn't give KD the ball, KD wasn't taking enough shots, right? Why would it then be KD's fault if Westbrook wasn't giving him the ball? Why would KD take more blame in that situation than Westbrook when Westbrook is the motherfucker with the ball in his hand, not giving up? You are saying, Westbrook took more. I'm saying KD took his fair share of the blame. All through that OKC, it was both of them taking blame. Yes, Westbrook got more of it. I agree with you 100%. But KD took his fair share.
Don't make you right, okay?
You can do this tomorrow the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna be loud. Let's see if I calm down.
Zamora is crazy.
Let's see if I calm down. Let's see if I calm down.
What I'm telling you is Westbrook took more than he should have took. KD did not take. It was not a 50-50 blame.
It shouldn't have been 50-50. It shouldn't have been 50-50. It shouldn't have been 50-50. If the guy with the ball in his hand ain't passing me the ball, it shouldn't have been 50-50. If the guy with the ball in his hand ain't giving me the ball, it shouldn't have been 50-50. What the fuck you want me to do? 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 I ain't getting the ball. What you want me to do?
He had a chance to go get his shots, right?
You want me to do? What you move? Steal that shit from Westbrook. Block his dunk. Block Westbrook's dunk. Block his dunk, nigga. Block his dunk.
He had a chance to go get his shots, right?
Block his dunk.
He had a chance to go get his shots,
Block
right?
his dunk. That's my answer. Block his
Yes or
dunk.
no? Yes or
Block
no?
his dunk. That's my answer, DJ. Block his
He had,
dunk.
My
he had
mama, I'm ripping
chances.
KD, bro. I'm ripping
Go get it
Westbrook,
any means
and I'm
necessary.
pulling up. I'm half court every time. You can get
KD
me,
should have took 55 to 45 blame on that, but yet everybody trying to make it 50-50, and it shouldn't be 50-50.
No, you're right.
I don't know. In that series, to me, it was more 50-50. I ain't gonna lie, because Westbrook was taking
It
the
was.
best series. They both kind of
They
sold.
both took
that
heat.
series. I ain't gonna
Like,
lie to you.
I don't think Westbrook took enough heat.
This getting kind of nasty.
wait, who took heat then? I don't understand. You don't think Westbrook took enough heat?
I don't
Westbrook
think he
took
took
too
enough
much
heat.
I don't know what the
I don't
fuck
think
we're
Westbrook
talking about
took heat.
anymore.
I just said Kevin Durant didn't take a 50-50 blame, and Westbrook.
What we're talking about anymore.
Yes, you do. Don't do that. I said Kevin Durant should have took a 50-50 blame, and Westbrook should have took a 50-50 blame too. It should have been somewhat equal.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Because
You think
at
KD
that
should have took
time,
more?
yes, because the consensus
Okay.
was Kevin Durant was the best player on the team. That's the consensus.
Okay. I can mess with that.
That's the consensus, right? And let's talk about that series since we're looking it up, right? Since we're talking about it, right? Kevin Durant took more shots in that series.
Okay.
I'm just going off with
the team in 100. He led the team in 100.
I was talking about more shots. Go ahead, Boo. My bad. Go ahead.
168 field goal attempts. He made 71 of them. He shot 42% from the field. That's not KD-ish.
That's not KD-ish. I agree.
But you don't want to you don't want to give KD the blame.
I did. I say he took his fair share. I don't know.
Now, this is the crazy shit.
And I'm telling you, he didn't.
Shit.
I don't give a fuck.
It's the crazy shit, right? That's what we're talking about. He averaged.
Well, we can't hear you. I'm sorry.
He made 12 3-pointers. But shot less. One less. Ran that series.
Somebody got some music on?
Turnovers. Westbrook had 31. But Westbrook averaged 11 assists that series.
We can't hear you. Are you going in and out, Boo? KD, you at fault, my nigga. It's all your fault. You should have just stayed in your mother's womb, bro.
He takes majority of the blame.
You should have just stayed in your mother's womb, bro.
He takes majority of the blame.
You should have never came out of the real MVP.
He should have never came out, man.
Y'all gave me now?
Yeah.
So, like I said, bro, like Westbrook in that series averaged 26, 7, and 11 with 3 steals in that series. Like, how are we just saying that the man didn't perform though? Like, or he deserves as much blame as Kevin Durant, who's at that time is reviewed as a top, if not the second best player in the world for sure. Third behind Stephen Curry, whatever you want to call it. He's top 3. People barely looked at Westbrook as top 10ish at that time. People always had a lot to say about Westbrook game, and we all know that. So that series ultimately, the way Kevin Durant left OKC, the consensus was he should have left Westbrook. You can't win with him, blah, blah, blah. But he goes to this hand-ready team in Golden State. Now, granted, like some people do try to discredit his rings. We get it, but you can't. You just can't. He clearly went to that team. When it was time to ball out, he was clearly the best player on the team when it mattered most. 2 back-to-back finals MVP. You cannot discredit them rings. Because, like you said, we don't discredit Steph 4 rings. We can't sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, them 2 rings don't matter for Kevin Durant. The problem is he did the weakest move in NBA history, bro. Like, it's just what it is.
I could agree there.
That's the weakest move.
No dispute for me.
From a superstar.
That's on KD.
And we live in this social media era, bro. He had to know people was going to talk about him. He had 100%. To know this. He had to know this was coming. But that's also why he left Golden State ultimately, because if you really didn't give a fuck about what people said about you, you would have just stayed in Golden State. You would have just stayed there. You'd have been like, fuck the bullshit.
No, I think it was more than that. But I get what you're saying.
I mean, I get it. It was the Draymond situation that
I
ultimately
no,
made
no.
him probably be like,
I think it was ultimately what we say on this show is that he needed to prove himself, and he knew that if he won, say if they won another ring, they would have just discounted it and discounted him more. If he won a ring and on the Nets, that ring would have been more praise than him winning 3 with Golden State. I think KD knew that. I think KD knew if I don't win a ring, just like now, if I don't win a ring out of here, nobody's gonna revere me as the guy that I'm supposed to be revered as. I agree with you guys. All of this KD has done to himself. I'm not exonerating a nigga from fucking up with him and Westbrook had, not telling his boy that he was going, telling him that he was going to stay and then leaving. That's all on KD. But what I'm saying is I watched ESP a lot at that time. And those last 2 years that he was in OKC, he took a lot of heat. Westbrook took a lot of it. But KD was starting to get his fair share of it. Where people started, some of them, not all of them, started to look at KD like, yo, you got to get it done. You're the second best player in the world. You're supposed to be behind LeBron. That was the talk around KD. It wasn't, it's just Westbrook. No, it was KD. You got to step up. You're the second best player in the world. You're this. You're that. You're supposed to be doing this. And KD wasn't doing that. That's why people were saying it. So when we say that KD wasn't getting heat at the time, it wasn't probably sizzling and boiling like the fuck it is now, but he was.
But
and you can feel DJ.
But you said the last 2 years, Troy. But listen, you said the last 2 years before he went to Golden State. Obviously, he lost and went there. That was 1 year, right? That's one of the years you're talking to.
Yeah, and the year before that when they lost,
took no heat because he was hurt that season. He missed like 70 games. That was the foot year when he.
Maybe the year before that.
But the year
when they lost, they lost.
Was hurt. Westbrook got hurt in the playoffs.
When he lost in the playoffs, I think that when he lost without Westbrook. I know a lot of people were trying to give him slack for it, but there were a lot of people like, oh, he could have done this, he could have done that. And it's like, how? When he doesn't have his second greatest player. So I agree with you there. But his last 2 full years there, no, I think it was the injury year because there was a lot of talk on he's injured and this and that. And how's this going to be? How's that? And then he comes back, and then OKC as a team wets the bed. As a team, they wet the bed. They lose. They lose a 3-1 league. Golden State comes back and beat them, and Golden State goes on to win a championship that year, if I'm not mistaken. You feel me?
I'm almost positive in the year Westbrook got hurt, but they also lost their best wing defender.
The year who got hurt?
I'm almost positive when the year Westbrook got hurt before I think it was either in the playoffs or whenever Patrick Beverley hurt Westbrook. I'm pretty sure they lost a top defender as well.
Andre Robinson.
But that was
Andre Robinson was trash.
I'm mistaken. Yeah. So that's the MVP year. That's the year Kevin Durant won the MVP. He went to the Western Conference Finals. Westbrook got hurt early in the season, but he came back. Yeah, he came back. That's when he got hurt. Patrick Beverley.
Patrick Beverley.
So, yeah, Westbrook came back in the playoffs, but KD didn't play. He didn't play great against Spurs in that Western Conference Finals, and I think he took a little heat, but it wasn't like again, he lost to the Spurs. Like nobody's killing you when you lose to the Spurs and Duncan for real. Like they not killing you. And nobody would have killed them if they'd have just lost to the Warriors in 2016. It's the fact they was up 3-1. Mm-hmm. That's why people killed them. Understandably so. Because if they just lose that series, because most people, that's my whole thing. Most people was picking Golden State to win that series, rightfully so. Yep. So it's like you shouldn't be super shocked that they found a way to win that series. You know what I'm saying?
Just in a manner, and they won it. And KD took a lot of heat.
Yeah, it's just the manner.
There's no way you allow a team to come back 3-1.
Yep, that's true.
But it's just the fact that he went to this team in particular,
and that's what made it worse.
Did that to him. That's what made it worse for him.
That's what made it worse for him. And ever since then, it has not been the same for KD.
And I don't think people really killed him in Brooklyn until the sweep happened. You know what I'm saying? When the sweep happened, that's when people started
he was injured most of that time.
Yeah, I get it, but again, he just had a shitter for the most part. Like it just wasn't a Kevin Durant like
Boston did a good job. Yeah, Boston did a good job of playing defense.
And that's going to hurt you based off of the moves that you done made. You put this little mini super team together, even though it didn't pan out, obviously, but it's going to hurt you. And then shortly right after that, you asking for a trade. Like, that's just not a good look, bro. You're going to take some heat from that shit. Like that's just what it is. Like KD, a lot of this shit is self-inflicted. Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
What the thing about, like you say about James Harden, he's forcing his way out of teams. Kevin Durant does this as well. Like they don't do it the LeBron James way. LeBron, at least you can't say LeBron didn't take you to a finals or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He done these things for you. You know what I'm saying? He either took you to a finals or won you a finals before he leave you. You're not getting
Agreed.
this from Kevin Durant.
KD ain't LeBron, though. He just not.
Bro.
He just not.
The
No matter how
problem
much.
is,
Look,
the problem is he will
look,
never admit it. He wants to be revered like he's LeBron.
in the same,
though.
yes, 100%. He wants to be revered in that same light, 100%. But we know going back to OKC, he was never Braun. We know this. We know at Spain.
He was.
We know this. He was never Braun. He was close.
Yeah, I
he
know
was
that.
close.
But you know what really lets me know that it's today more so than back then. Back then, I could see the potential there. I could see it. I could see it's his intangibles as a basketball player that I hate about him. I don't want to be a leader. Brian does though, and Brian wants this pressure. He wants this smoke. You gotta want it, KD. You gotta want to be like, you know what?
But that's what I'm saying. I get that. I get that, and I 100% understand it. But not every player is that type of way. And a lot of times we try to put these personas on players that's not that. And this is how we get to these conversations. If KD is telling you flat out, I'm not a leader, maybe he's telling you I don't know how to lead. I just know how to play ball. Get me a leader in here that can lead this team, and I'm going to do what I do. Sometimes that's what you need. Not every best player on the team is the leader of the team. It doesn't always work out like that. And we know that. We know ball. It doesn't always work out like that. So I understand that we expect KD.
Yeah, but he's still underachieved.
Not even verbal. Not even verbal. A leader on the court. KD is the guy that, and I get it. We don't want Devin Booker. We want KD. I 100% agree with you. KD should have turned the fuck up last night. 100% agree with you. But he's just not that guy to be like, okay, I'm going to go. This is the way I'm going to do it. We have seen this time and time again. So why are we now here years down the road when we know who KD is that we think he's going to do something different? He's not.
Because he's still underachieving.
We have to accept him the way he is. It doesn't matter if he's underachieving.
That's exactly my point. He's still underachieving.
He is who he is. He is who he is. As a player, he is who he is. That's it. You can say that, but he is who he is.
But what player of his talent that just don't want to be a leader on the
court?
Right,
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, Bua. I agree with you. It doesn't make sense, but that's just who he is. And he has been this way for the last 10 fucking years. We cannot look in year 12 or 13 and like, KD, you got to change and be a leader now. That doesn't work that way. Y'all know this. It doesn't work that way.
But he's still underachieving, and at some point,
you can say that he's not underachieving.
At some point, it falls on you being the best player.
It does fall on him being the best player. I agree there. I'm not disagreeing there.
Okay.
Fuck.
It falls on him being the best player.
Saying this from the beginning.
Like you, when I say making excuses, you're sitting here saying, well, he doesn't want to be the leader, this and that. Fine,
that's not an excuse. That's a fact. He said that out of his own mouth. It's not an excuse. It's a fact.
Just because it's a fact doesn't mean it's an excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's a fact.
That don't mean you're running from that don't mean you're running from the challenge. You can still be running from the challenge.
Because you can't want it both ways. That's my whole thing. You can't want to be revered and looked at like you LeBron or in that same light, and then shy away from the critique that come with it. Because LeBron's
and I can understand that 100%. The critique, I agree with you. I critique every player when I have to. I agree that KD has done stuff in his career that he should have done another way, or handled things another way, or played better in these games in these moments to show that he is this type of player. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, KD, you need to lead, because a realistic guy can tell you he is not a leader. He's a great, very great, skilled fucking player, but he is not a leader. No matter how much somebody wants to be revered as Michael Jordan, it does not matter. No matter how much you want to be revered as Kobe, it does not matter. You might not have all the same tangibles as them. You can want all the fuck you want. What happened to JT in these last 2 seasons with all the Kobe shit? And he came out Kobe, lost the game. This nigga ain't Kobe. Why he wearing 23? That's disrespectful to his team. That's this. That's that. Those are these guys' position. This is who he wants to live up to, right? It's about, do you get there? It's about, do you get there? Can you get there? Yes. Are you going to do it the same way that guy did it? No. KD wasn't in a predicament to take his team to a finals every year in a fucking West where you had the Spurs that was a fucking dynasty doing what they did. The Lakers that came along with Shaq, and then a couple of years later with Powell. Like you're not doing that.
He lost to the Spurs once. We're not going to spin this narrative.
I said the dynasty. I didn't say I'm not talking about him losing. I'm talking about the Spurs winning championships.
Yes, he lost.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about him losing. I'm talking about them winning championships.
You can't sit here and say the Spurs when he lost to the Spurs.
They won one. They won one in Kevin Durant's team.
One. That's
it. The Spurs
technically they won his rookie year. They won his rookie year technically. Then they won in 2014.
What I'm saying is, and Boo, you know what I'm saying. It's if there are juggernauts in that West, right? Yeah, your time's supposed to come at somewhere. But guess what? When it was probably him and Westbrook time, Golden State came up, took that shit. Then all of a sudden Houston got better. Like, yeah, he's supposed to compete with them, and he was. Stop acting like KD wasn't. I'm not talking about you, Boo, but stop acting like DJ that KD wasn't competing with these niggas. Yes, he taking his blame, but he was out there busting his ass too. Like, let's stop. But you say he underachieved. Okay, you can say that. But I think you guys put way too much on KD because of the standard of LeBron. And I get it. He wants to live up to it, so maybe he needs to take it. But I'm not doing that shit. So don't look at Troy to do that shit because I'm not doing it. Because I don't put him in the level as LeBron. He is Kevin Durant, the guy that does not want to lead, that can go get you a bucket when the fuck he wants to. That's it.
I put it as where he was
once one of the second best players and it was once the second best player in the league. He is not that no more.
I put it as where KD wants to be revered as. He wants to be revered as he's right there.
He is right there. He's not LeBron, but he's right there.
He's not
LeBron, but he's right there. He is.
No, he's not.
100%.
KD's not a top 5 player of all time. LeBron is. He's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. KD's not even a top 10 player of all time. But that's how he wants to be revered. So if he wants to be revered like that, he needs to show up.
The needle just keep moving. Can we just finish? Can we just end
this? The needle is not moving.
You moved the needle like 17 times, bro.
I did not move the needle. He wants to be revered as what he is. That's what I'm doing. You expect other top 10, 15 players to do that. He hasn't done that. He feels like he's that. His fans feel like he's that.
Yes.
He's not that.
Yes. He has a career to show you he is.
No, he hasn't.
Yes.
That's why the consensus.
If
that's not the consensus. Yes.
Then learn how to lead in aspects or
situations. Too late. You know? Too late. He should have did that year 3, year 4, year 5.
Probably.
He should have told OKC to teach that nigga how to lead. When he said he wasn't a leader, and I said that's why I said if you want to say he underachieved, he underachieved. I don't care. I don't care about what it hit. He does, and that's my point. This whole conversation, Troy has said he takes his blame for that. He takes it. The fans gives it to this nigga every fucking day. I don't know who you just want to hear it come from me to satisfy you, and it ain't. It ain't coming from me.
I'm not looking for you to satisfy.
It ain't coming from it. You are, because you said it earlier. So why can't you do it? And then when I say I agree with that, see, okay, you did. You do want me to agree.
I said the consensus over and over and over again.
No, you didn't. You brought the consensus up halfway through the conversation. Stop it.
I said y'all as the consensus, not particularly you.
Stop it. But then you pointed me out in the conversation and said, when we talk about it, you can't give him this. You can't do that.
Yes, I pointed out for a reason, because you were acting like part of the consensus. That's what you were doing.
Sure.
But 2 weeks ago, you were on Steph Curry head.
It's not the consensus. And that's what I'm trying to do.
You were on Steph Curry head about being the leader in Golden State, and he should have stepped in and did this and that.
No, I wasn't. I was the one saying that Steph Curry wasn't the leader. Draymond was. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean,
And I was getting
Draymond is
called for
the
saying
vocal.
Draymond isn't the leader. Right, that's what you said,
Draymond is
Buwap.
the
So what are you
vocal.
talking about,
Draymond
DJ?
is the vocal leader, and that's cool. Because I think in OKC, Westbrook was the vocal leader on that team. Like, not Kevin Durant. I think that was Westbrook. Like
Westbrook was 100% the
he's
vocal
the
leader on
guy
that
that's
team.
leading the troops.
And he was the leader.
Like,
KD wasn't the leader on that team.
I don't think Westbrook was the vocal leader on that team.
KD was not the leader on that
leader
team.
than Draymond.
Okay, Westbrook was 100% the vocal leader on that team.
I never thought
Absolutely
Westbrook
was.
was the vocal leader on that team.
That's part of Kevin Durant's problem, that he felt like the team, that's what he said. He felt like they catered to Westbrook too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like he couldn't, he basically, I guess he felt like he couldn't talk to Westbrook or something like that, or whatever. Like, he protected through
I believe that.
press. He did love him. But
Ain't very many
I
LA
mean,
niggas you can tell that tell them that they doing something wrong. That's just LA niggas.
I mean, I see. My whole thing is, I just don't think KD is an aggressive enough player anyway to like force that. To me, that's part of his intangibles. Like, for me, like, he don't force the issue enough. Like, when I look at Kevin Durant, I see just a great scorer. I think of him as
That's what I said.
definitely a more talented version of Melo. Like, that's what I look at when I see KD. More talented version of Carmelo. I know that's nasty, but that's just
That ain't nasty.
Because I don't see him.
DJ, final question. We got to close this bitch out because we had 2:05. And I said this is supposed to be a short show, so thank you for this. By your standards, KD a bust then?
I didn't say KD was about to say.
I didn't say you said it. I did not say DJ. You said this. I said DJ. By your standards, is KD a bust?
I already answered your question.
I heard yes.
All I'm gonna say is this:
I said he's underachieved, but I don't think he's a bust.
If you'd have told me 10 years ago that Stephen Curry would have a better career than Kevin Durant, I would have told you you're fucking insane. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
Hey, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I agree with you, Boo. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, though. Like, we act like basketball is not situational too.
It is, but man, bro,
100%. KD should have definitely won. He should have definitely won OKC. I agree with you.
even think Stephen Curry was a top 10 player in 2013, 2014. Like, I don't even
cookie
think
crumbles, bro.
Nah, people thought Steph Curry was out the league.
That's how the cookies crumble. Those ankles, his ankles, but that's how the cookie crumbles.
That was his first. That was his first All-Star caliber year, though. Like,
yeah, but it was probably a couple of years before that.
But people thought he was injury prone at that point, though.
Yeah, his ankle. He came in with ankle injuries, and then his ankle was questionable. Mark Jackson came around, and then
that really allowed him to sign KD. That he was always hurt.
Is that the year they lost in the first round? I'm not sure. I can't even remember. They might have lost to the Clippers.
I think so. Because the Clippers are the last team to beat them.
Yeah.
I bet you if you ask Andrew Wiggins if he ever thought he'll win a championship, he nigga would tell you no.
We lost to the Clippers that year. A lot of city.
Shit happens. Shit happens. It's situation. Everything has to go right. We see it. Like, it's hard to win a championship. 100%.
Yeah, but you still got to take some blame too.
100%.
Like, if you, especially for your situation, bro. Like,
100%. KD should have definitely won a championship in OKC. If that's not me giving him blame, I don't know what else is.
I ain't gonna say
he definitely won a championship. No, he should have won a championship. OKC.
I ain't gonna say
should have won a championship.
I think for sure though. I ain't gonna lie. I think for sure they should have beat Golden State that year. They was up 3-1. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
They played like shit game 5.
And then they would have played Bron in the finals, right? It would have been a rematch.
Yeah. Yeah, and I ain't gonna say they should have won that series against Brian them and nothing like that either. I ain't gonna just do that either, but I just think they should have
LeBron James
based off of the situation they was in. They was up 3-1. Yeah,
that West, like, I get it. KD does take blame, but listen, if you don't get in your window, you don't get in your window, bro. And it's a lot of factors that could go in your window. Does it fall on you? Yeah, it falls on you, but it also falls on the motherfuckers.
People give Kobe heat for that 3-1 he lost against the Suns. People give Kobe hella
anybody that loses the 3-1 deserves heat. But Andrew Roberson or whatever that nigga name is, like, people don't understand how much of a letdown he was for that team. Like, he was a letdown.
I don't know how he was a letdown.
because from what KD said, he was supposed to do way more than what he was doing just on defense. He was supposed to be a scorer. He was supposed to get them buckets, and he wasn't doing that.
But
He was
Andre
not doing
Robinson
that.
wasn't that good of a scoring.
He was
Right, but
he
when
was
they
brought to be a 3-and-D guy,
right,
not a
and
bucket getter.
But
what KD said was he was tired of being the only scorer, and Andrew
That's
Robertson was a
not
part
true.
of that
Westbrook a
because,
scorer.
well, go tell KD that. Shooter,
KD don't want to hear that though. KD said that shit. That's what I brought up them OKC stats against Golden State. Like Westbrook shot the three better than you. Westbrook, I mean,
Westbrook
his
could knock
field
the
goal
three down back
percentage-
in his OKC days. I don't know what happened to his three ball now.
That's true.
okay,
I mean,
Westbrook could shoot. He had a mid-range
I don't
game
know
out of
what
this
happened
world.
to his motherfucking jump shot now, but that
That's
nigga can
true.
shoot in OKC.
for one, Westbrook, like a lot of players that don't like. He had a mid range, like DJ said, but it was just more so a rhythm mid range. He gets you on your back heels and he can pull up in your face type deal. It was never like a jab. I got a mid range jumper. Like he didn't never really have that. It was based off of more so athleticism. Like when you see him now, he don't have the same lift on that jump shot no more. It's because most of his shots was due to his incredible athleticism. As that shit started winning, that's when you seen him decline as a free throw shooter. Because a lot of that shit is like your legs, and you can't do what he do and think it's not going to affect you to a degree. He's over sacrificing, trying to rebound, trying to assist, trying to be, all over the place like he is nonstop. Like, but at the end of the day, a lot of that is to me him just becoming an older player and never really ever truly having what I would call a jump shot. Like I never thought he had a jump, like ever. I thought his best quality was he was relentless attacking the rim. That's it. Like that's his best quality, and he, of course, never gonna give up. Like that's some of his best qualities. He's gonna always play hard. He's gonna always give you 100%. Just what it is. You got to take the good with the bad with Westbrook. You know what I mean?
You gotta take the good with the bad with KD too. Final thoughts. Who up?
You already know the deal, man. Yeah, Monday. Baby. Got what Monday is.
Oh shit.
New
Final
year,
thoughts.
new me, baby.
New year, new me, baby. All right, move. Final thoughts.
Hey man, it was a really dope show. I know it was supposed to be a short show, but we said fuck all that because we like to have debates over here, man. That's what we fucking do. So shout out to my guys, man, and we're gonna see y'all throughout the rest of the week.
DJ, Mr. Micah B.
Don't call my government name like that. I know it's down there. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you tune in to Gentlemen's Talk tomorrow. We'll be live Thursday, PVT. Friday, best damn football show on the internet. Y'all already know what time it is.
Tomorrow's topic on PV2, who got the more cake? If you know, you know.